You're listening to the Best of Stern. Well, on April 1st of 1993, Howard invited a couple in to play But Bongo. Here's what happened on the Best of Stern.
What is it?
There's this weird couple that just showed up that want to play But Bongo.
For what?
For what, though?
I know we gave away the dead tickets yesterday.
You mean they felt bad for me and they just want to do it?
Yeah.
You mean out of the goodness of their heart?
Yeah. She's really cute.
Really?
He's like he's a little bit older than she is. They're sort of like a strange couple, but she's real hot.
And do I have to go through a whole thing with them, or would they just do it?
Nope, they know what it's about. They're But Bongo aficionados.
Aficionados. What are you guys married, or are you just boyfriend and girlfriend?
We're just friends.
Just friends.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not even claiming boyfriend, girlfriend.
Well, they're holding hands.
Yeah, well.
Are you?
Well, yeah, well, you could say that, yeah.
Are you friends, or are you sleeping together?
Well, yeah.
Both. Well, I mean, you have to be.
That's what friends are for.
Apparently I don't, but...
I have no friends who are willing to sleep with me, especially Robin over there. Miss, I'll show my jugs to People Magazine, but not to Howard. All right, very good. I got to move along. I want to see this one. All right.
Good luck.
All right, thanks. Oh, look at you two. Hey, you're hot.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's happening?
Good morning, Howard.
All right. I'm just trying to figure out how these two got together. You must either have a lot of coke or or big genitals.
Well,
or a lot of money.
Money? Is it money? No, he has a lot of knowledge, intelligence.
It's a
what
rock
song?
Well, it's from Hair. It's from Hair, and it's Let the Sun Shine In.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't care as long as...
Is that a good But Bongo song?
Yeah.
I think we can pick it up, too. I mean, we worked.
I'll tell you what, you hit her and I'll hit you.
I have an intelligence.
I think he is an actor. He's acting like a moron right now.
We're just starting now. Hold it.
All right.
We got to get the feelers.
The feelers? What kind of feelers do you need?
He's just checking the skins, you know.
Go ahead. You're hardly spanking her.
Oh, yeah, the moon is in the sun.
You got to do a little harder than that.
Oh, the moon is
I'm going to go over there and show him how to do it.
And earth is in the moon, so it's the glory of the day.
The gory.
Day of Aquarius.
Come on, man. Let's get...
Aquarius.
He's just getting into it. He's warming up.
Hey, no offense.
We don't need his singing. We're trying to hear his
No offense. I'm trying to hear her.
You know
what? I've had enough of this. Come on, I've had enough of this.
Aw, we're just getting into it.
Yeah, but he's not hardly spanking you. Oh, no, there you go.
The sunshine in the sun.
I know two things. You're no actor and no singer.
The sun.
Let the sun shine in. Wait, hold it.
He lost his beat.
Wait, hold it.
Come on, do it.
No, wait a minute, I'm sorry.
Good, I'm glad.
What, are you having a heart attack?
No,
No.
I don't, something.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
I'm just...
What's with this guy?
I don't know.
You all right?
Weird.
Roger.
Are you all right?
I just, it's all right.
What is...
Sorry, something, I don't feel right.
What?
You want me to get off of you?
Lisa, could you just a
Come
second?
on.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. What is he doing?
No, wait a minute. I'm just sorry. I think... Oh, God.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
What is it?
My heart is... I think I'm having it.
Oh, stop it. He's playing a game.
Are you putting us on?
Roger.
No,
What do
I'm
you want me to
Roger,
do?
if you're having...
Put my pants
Is he having a...
What's wrong, Roger?
Roger.
My heart, I think, is... I shouldn't have come. Oh, Jesus
Howard.
Christ.
What are your symptoms, Roger?
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What's wrong? Tell me exactly how you feel.
I think I got overexcited and...
What are you feeling?
Explain to me how you feel. Tell me what
fine.
hurts.
He's
I'm
fine.
feeling...
You fine?
There's a pain in my heart.
Maybe
That's gas.
It's gas, I'm sure.
Sit up and take a
whatever
few
it
deep
is,
breaths.
it's not, I guess I'll be all right, but no. Oh,
Roger.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man.
Howard, do something.
My agent...
This is an April Fool's joke, Howard.
Is this an April Fool's joke?
Oh, no, it's not an April Fool's
Robin,
joke.
check
Come
him
on,
out and
now.
see.
Quivers.
Robin, Robin,
This
is he...
not a joke.
It's April 1st.
Oh, come on, please.
Yes, it is. Let me feel your pulse.
No. My agent...
Robin was a nurse.
I never had my agent send me down.
His pulse is perfectly fine. Come on, sit.
Roger, you all right?
No, I'm not, Howard. Oh, God.
He's got a perfectly regular heartbeat.
Oh, come on.
I don't think he's kidding.
No, I'm not. It was fine last night when we did it.
There's nothing to do. This is an April Fool's
Oh,
show.
You think so?
Absolutely.
No, really, it's...
Robin, help him.
There's nothing to do. He's fine.
Oh, no.
Are you
These are two
playing?
bad actors.
Are you
Come on.
playing?
Roger, stop doing it.
Robin, I'm not doing... Oh,
I don't think he's kidding.
get some water.
I'm going to take a break, I think. I don't think he's...
Take a break.
No, wait a second. I don't think he's kidding.
I think he is.
I don't think we should take a chance. Leslie?
Some water, Tom. Just on to meeting some water.
He's fine. Just calm down. Water won't help a heart attack, Tom. I hate to tell you.
You want some water?
I don't know, maybe if I lie down? Yeah, maybe.
He's fine.
Robin, I don't think so. Hey, why don't we take you outside for some air there,
All right.
Roger?
That's all I need. I could come back later.
What do you do for a guy who's having a heart attack?
Send him to the hospital. There's nothing to do.
Let's send him to the hospital then. Should we send him to the hospital?
Yes.
Roger, you want to go to a hospital?
Please don't laugh about it. I don't know. Maybe I should.
Yeah, come on. Call.
I should call?
Maybe just...
Why don't you go and sit in the lobby?
It
You
feels
shouldn't
a
be
little
sitting
worse.
in
I'm
the-
sorry.
If there's no place to treat you here, why don't we come out of the studio?
Okay. All right, I'm sorry.
Take him back to the office and let him lay down.
Okay. I don't know why my agent even suggested this. This is terrible.
Come on.
Barry
Can you stand
Brown.
up?
Jesus, Steve Hash. I can't believe it.
Robin, April Fools! Hey, come on, you were getting there. You were getting there a little bit.
I know that nothing's wrong with this guy. You're sitting there trying to me. I knew right away.
All right, Roger, sit down. Go ahead. You were full. You were getting a little.
I can work on everything but the pulse.
All right. She knew. I don't know. She was getting a little nervous at the end
Who
there.
was laughing when I said, ha, 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 ha?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
I gotta
Don't be laughing at a man with a heart attack.
Robin must have been some nurse, because as soon as the guy said, I think I'm having a heart attack, she goes, oh, be quiet, it's just gas.
Oh, man.
I thought Roger's acting was real good.
Well, for everybody but a medical person, I guess he would have...
Come on. That looked like a real heart attack.
You know why? He didn't even know the symptoms of a heart attack.
That's why I didn't say, but I had real gas. I'll tell
That's
you that.
why
Did you?
I said to
definitely
him,
get.
there's nothing
You're supposed to say you have a
wrong with
shooting pain in your arm,
him.
right?
Yeah, your left arm. You're
Yeah.
supposed to have some symptoms. He couldn't tell me anything
What's that,
except...
some sympathy?
Oh, a pain
Yeah.
in
How about some
my
sympathy from you?
heart.
A pain in my heart.
I wouldn't tell a real nurse she'd catch on. No.
Now, Robin, go back to your little cubicle there. You were getting nervous at the end. You were helping him out.
Oh, excuse me, I was just... You look like you were going to have a heart attack.
I'm a good actor then. Well, a little April Fool's hijinks here on the air.
Are you going to continue the butt bongo?
Yeah, what happened to the butt bongo? Hey, Roger, I'll tell you one thing. You're a lousy actor with butt bongo, that's for sure.
Well, we were getting to the chorus, Howard. That was when
Now, sit down, Roger. You were hardly spanking her.
No, you see, it's
Well,
it's
both
more
of these
sensual.
people are actor and actresses, and I thought both of you did a fantastic job.
Thank
thank you,
And
Howard.
she was
Thank
the
you,
other
right.
one. She didn't look like a person who was really concerned.
Yeah, well, you know, how many butt bongo girls are really
I've
concerned
seen
anyway?
people have heart attacks, Howard. You got to do better than that.
I thought Roger did well. I think he was getting you.
For somebody who's never seen a person with a heart attack, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew all along he wasn't sick.
Didn't you graduate from the Yale Drama School?
Yeah, but keep that down. That was a long time ago. As you said, I'm an old man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we didn't do that at Yale, Howard. Just to be fair to the alma mater.
He went to the Yale that makes the locks.
Oh, I know.
The Yale Lock School.
That explains it.
That's
So
the best
Roger,
one.
of course. Now, do you two actually know each other?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You do? Are you actually boyfriend and girlfriend?
No.
No, you are
We-
not.
Well, we met.
But you still, now the two of you've gotten close, I think. You're touching each other.
How do you know when
But
someone
Bongo does
feels
that.
your butt?
Yeah. Does bring you
Thanks a
closer together.
little.
Roger, can we see you in anything around town?
Yes.
What
yes,
can we see you in? You want to promote anything?
You're going to
Well,
see him in a
thank you,
vice for
Howard.
coming here trying to fool me.
I don't know, Robin. Hey, Jackie, at the end, didn't she look like she was... Hey, Fred.
Look, Howard, the
She
only
looked
person...
worried.
No,
She
the
was
only
sold.
person...
She was sold.
Howard.
She went for it.
Howard, you know
went
what?
a little
you
bit
want
for
to
it.
wish me...
No, Howard.
Believe me, Howard, I woke up this morning and I said, you know, they never came back to me with any ideas about April Fools,
Yeah,
right?
no.
So obviously they're going to try to play it on me.
Come on, you were...
And what did I say before I even left this cubicle? It's
You
April
were
1st.
because you've been waiting for April Fools, but you weren't really sure.
Howard, I was positive
No, you
were
weren't.
bothering me. I was
Nah,
getting him out
come
of here so
on.
you would calm
Well,
down.
if it was April Fools, wouldn't I be in on it?
This is April Fool's.
How would I know that somebody wasn't playing the joke on you?
I don't know. I don't know. It just seemed that you went for it at the end.
No, I didn't. I'm a nurse. The man wasn't sick.
Oh, I've been sick.
He looks sick to me.
You can ask my wife. I've been sick.
So, Roger,
Yes,
where will
sir.
you be appearing?
Well, right now, I continue to co-produce with my partner, Nancy Sirianni.
Oh, Jesus. No wonder. From that Off-Hour Rockers production.
Off-Hour Rockers and Simon Studio have been doing things for some time, and we now are doing a film for television called The Exquisite Dimensions of Lydia.
You are?
Yes.
I see. So there you are. But how do you really support yourself? Through acting?
Well, I thought it was apparent today.
Yes.
I mean, Robin isn't the only person in the audience, and we sometimes fool some people, but generally this particular piece that we're doing is a film. Butt bongoing is helping me.
Now tell everyone your name.
I'm Michelle Spada.
And Michelle, where do you appear?
I appear at Thalia's Theater in West Long Branch, New Jersey,
Right.
and we travel around as well.
I see. So there it is. You did a fine job. I
Thank
feel,
you.
even though Robin will always disagree.
Convincing Howard.
Yes. Even though Robin will always disagree, I felt she was starting to get nervous.
Why was I laughing? Would I really laugh at a person having a heart attack?
No. Yes, I think you would.
A real nurse.
All right. But I want to thank you, too. By the way, Robin, I have been playing April Fool's jokes all week on people.
Really?
So now I have tape for you. We had Scott the Engineer and Tom Chiasano involved in one. I have another one with Gorilla the Intern that I will play for you. Also, I will play the two from previous years where BabaBooey, we did an April Fool's joke on him. We had a woman call up and accuse him of date rape. And also, we will have the one where we fooled you.
When was this?
And that one you can't even argue about.
Oh, that one. Yeah, you
What
really
was
got
that
me
one?
that one. That was the one the woman came over and tried to attack you or something?
Yes. Robin really went nuts on
That's
that
when
one.
you really got me.
Because it is April 1st and it is time for hijinks, of course. We will be back with all of those tapes right after these words.
Bringing you the best of Stern. Well, here's a great example of one of the fun phone calls that they get at the Howard Stern Show. It's classic, Best of Stern.
You're on the air.
Hi, how you doing?
All right.
Who's this, Gary?
Yeah.
Gary, listen, isn't it possible that I'm the biggest Howard Stern fan of all time?
We get a lot of calls like that.
Okay, I know, but I even have like a whole collection of tapes.
Can you prove this, sir?
Yeah, good.
How can you prove you're the biggest Howard Stern fan?
I can bring tapes on the show if you let me,
Just because you tape the show doesn't mean you're the biggest Howard Stern fan.
Yeah, I know. I even taped you yesterday. I was so funny with the German girl. I mean, it's hilarious.
Right.
I love the way you told her off,
Right.
And, my dream, I had a dream that I could be on your show as a guest. I mean, I just listen to you all the time, I don't know what to say. But...
You want to be a guest. All right, well, lower the radio. Let's discuss this.
Okay.
See what your credentials are. Now, what kind of guest would you like to be? What would you talk about on the show?
I'll talk about you. How funny you are, or,
Now, this is your dream to be a guest on the show?
Well, I just like to see how you
Because your dream is my nightmare. You understand that?
Well,
but that's all right. Listen, that's legitimate.
Things happen sometimes.
You're not a dying child because, Robin and I are into granting wishes.
Well, I don't want to sound it that way. I just like to be on your show,
I heard a cool story. Cool. It's really heartless. They asked, that Wish Foundation?
Make a wish, yes.
So some kid was dying and he wanted to hang out with Guns N' Roses. And supposedly someone told me this, and they called Guns N' Roses and asked him, and he said, get lost.
Oh, yeah, right. Why bring their heads down with a dying child?
Yeah, but I don't know that that's true. I mean, someone told me that.
Do you have the Karen Carpenter story?
Yes, I do.
What is that?
You can play that?
Well, you got it on tape. Why don't you listen to it at home?
That I don't have. I mean, I have a lot of other stuff. But...
You don't have that one, huh?
Well, if you were a really big fan, sir, you'd have that.
Most of our big fans have that one.
Excuse me?
Most of our big fans have that tape.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess I'm one of them that don't.
What do you do for a living?
What?
What do you do for a living?
I'm a custodian.
Mm-hmm. And you're our biggest fan.
Yes, I am.
But it really isn't much to go on in terms of coming down here and being a guest. You understand that. You really don't have an angle.
What is that? I mean, why?
I'm saying, in other words, just to come down here and be on the show as a guest, I really don't know what I'd interview you about.
No, you don't have to interview me. I just like to see what you do and everything, just...
You just want to come in and watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You just want to hang out in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be... It would make me kind of uptight. It would make me kind of uptight just to have a listener come down and watch me, but if you want to come over to my house tonight, that's different. So we can just hang out and talk and just be friends.
Wouldn't you like that?
Well, I do that with a lot
I
of
mean, I don't know
listeners.
if you're kidding or not, you know.
I'm not kidding. I'm being dead serious, man. I do that a lot.
How do you think he finds friends?
It's not so much friends. How do
You
you
live
think
in Long Island, right?
Right. How do you think I stay in touch with the audience? Seriously. You know, one of the problems you have as a performer, you become more and more isolated from the audience because people bug you and stuff. And every once in a while, you ask around, like about once a week, I invite like one of the listeners over the house and we just hang out and talk about the show and stuff.
But some of them have become friends, Howard.
Yeah, that's true. Wayne Siegel.
I mean, hey, there's a lot of weirdos
Neil
out
Drake.
there, and, you know, I know
Right.
that, I know I'm a stranger, you mean, you know.
That's the thing that makes me nervous. That's why I'm trying to get a handle on you.
I know, because, you know, there's a lot of crazy people out there, you know, and I could just say,
Well, that's my point. I had a listener couple over last Saturday night, so my wife had someone to talk to. It was great. It worked out really well.
right.
You'll probably see them again.
Yeah, we'll get to, you know, there's this guy I hang out with, Neil Drake. You ever hear me mention his name? He's just like you. He was just a guy, a listener who,
Well, I listen to, you know, not only do I listen, you know, I listen to K-Rock. I mean, that's the best rock and roll station,
thanks.
you know, and
See, he sounds okay to me, Robin.
You would do it with him?
I don't like to do this over the air because then everybody wants to do it.
Well, it's hard to exchange numbers and stuff over the air.
Well, I'm not giving him my number. I'll take his number.
Uh-huh.
If I take your number,
yeah.
if you came to my house, you don't mind being blindfolded and driven there? I'm being dead serious, man.
No, I think I'll get in an accident, you know.
No. You don't have to
You're
drive.
not driving blindfolded.
I'll have someone drive you to my house.
I
But
even saw Jackie the Joke Man a couple of weeks ago.
how was he? Did you find his humor good?
He is great.
Do you think he should go national?
The guy is the king of comedy.
All right, you can't come over my house. I don't trust your judgment.
Wait, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, what?
No, I'm just saying that if you find Jackie that funny, I don't trust your judgment. That's all.
No. Well,
I'm just kidding.
okay. No, but I mean,
I don't know. Maybe not this weekend because I got to go to a wedding, but maybe next weekend we can do it.
well, if,
Are you married?
I'll give you my number.
You got a girlfriend or are you married?
No.
No girlfriend?
Well, I had, you know.
Well, then I can't do it on a Saturday night. We'd have to do it like a Saturday afternoon because my wife, like, she always needs someone there.
Yeah,
like
you know, he likes the double.
So we can do it on a Saturday afternoon if you're up for it. But don't act like a douche, okay?
Believe me, I'm not, you know. Once you get to know me, you'll like me. You probably don't like me now. I probably sound like a widow or...
No, I don't know. I kind of dig what you're saying about the tapes and everything.
Believe me, I have a lot of tapes. I even prove it to you, you know.
You have any of the NBC stuff?
I'll be honest with you. I started listening to you when you got on K-Rock.
In the afternoons? Or mornings?
In the morning.
You have the early morning stuff? Do you like the first show?
I don't think. Well, you came on around like 86, I believe. Right?
That's right.
Yes, I do.
Hey, bring some of those tapes just for the hell of it. We'll sit around and listen
You
to
can
them.
sit around and listen to your favorite.
I don't have some of the 86 stuff.
I gotta go through them and everything because I got, you know what I do? I just, you know, sometime, you know, when I get up in the morning, I just, you know, if I'm gonna like miss your show, I just tape it. Then I listen to it afterwards, you know, like later on what I missed.
Yeah, I got you. The way it usually works is I'll call you, have someone pick you up, and then I'll just blindfold you because I don't want you to know where I live until I get to meet you. And then once I meet you, I'll tell you where I live. I don't care.
No, okay. Believe me, Howard, I wish to have a HowardStern fan club. Believe me, you know.
The only awkward thing is, though, if we spend a few hours together and that's it, you know, I don't want to
Yeah,
drag
if
it
you
out.
don't click,
No, I understand.
All right.
what do you do?
No, we'll just say, I mean, you know, I'm sure we'll click. I mean, the guy's into my show. I mean,
Yeah.
anybody who's into the show is going to click somewhat.
Yeah,
I'm just saying if we, you know, after
You
a
don't
couple of
want-
hours, though, I might have to, you know, I got to be with the kids and stuff.
I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
So don't
I'm willing
take
to give
up
it a
too
try.
much of his time.
What's your first name?
Trust me, you know. 'Cause-
Is your first name Bob?
No, it's Mike.
Mike, okay. You write that down, Mike.
Excuse me?
I'm writing down your name, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, well, I look forward to it.
Well, you better get his number.
Yeah, if I put you on hold, can Gary take down your number?
Yeah, sure.
And then we'll just get together. I mean, maybe I'll serve you some lunch. What do you like to eat?
I love Italian food. Italian
Okay.
food's the best.
That's what we eat at the house, so.
Oh, great.
Okay. I'll put that down.
Okay.
I'll have Allison buy some stuff.
Sure.
All right?
All right.
I'm not kidding around.
No, I'll be serious because, you know, I really like to meet you, and I really, you know, if I can't get on your show, at least I got to meet you.
I just don't see any reason to have you on the show. It's just that, you know, you don't really do anything in terms of a career. You're not a musician or something.
No,
And
I know. I tell you one day.
and it would be kind of uptight just to have you in here, and it makes everybody sort of inhibited. Fred doesn't like people staring at him. And,
Well, I tell you one day, I DJ, you know, a side job.
Oh, cool.
DJ.
What kind of...
You two have a lot in common.
Yeah.
No, I love to be a DJ on the radio. That's like actually my dream.
Hey, man, I could help you with that.
come on, you kidding me?
No.
I mean, you're saying you could put me on the air?
I don't know if on the air, but I could, you know, we can make a tape together or something. I got equipment at home.
Fix up a demo tape. Talk to some people.
That'd take me 15 minutes, man.
See, I do parties, like weddings, reunions.
Why don't you just tape some of your raps and playing the music, and we'll just cut it up?
Oh, well, okay. Well, I do. Hopefully if I meet you,
You shoot pool?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
I'm not that great at it.
Yeah, me neither. So we're perfect.
I try,
Well, he has a studio at his house, so, you bring some of your tapes.
Wait a minute. I DJ with my partner.
Oh, your partner.
We do.
Well, don't bring him, because I don't know him. I know you, but I don't know him.
No, I just bring just myself. That's it,
All right.
So what I do is, I do parties, whenever I get phone calls,
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 22. I just turned 22 a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's cool. I like to stay in touch with
Yeah, you like to hang out with younger guys.
I really hate hanging out with guys my own age.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're so square.
Yeah.
How do you dress?
How I dress?
You got long hair?
Trying to let it grow long.
Good. Got an earring?
No, I don't wear earrings. It's not my style.
What are you into leather?
Yeah, well, I got a suede jacket,
All right, wear that.
Okay. No, I also got a sport jacket.
What kind of car you drive?
I just got a Dodge Turbo.
Cool. All right.
I'm paying off my ass paying insurance,
All right, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, man, you sound like my kind of guy. I'm into giving it a try if you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, don't thank me, man. You're a good guy.
No, I know. I just...
it's no big deal, man.
I was hoping you wouldn't hang up on me,
No way.
There's a lot of idiots, that call up and they get tongue-tied.
You tape all the shows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Great, man. You're the best. Really. I mean it. I'm not just saying that for, really, it's just,
Well, you don't want to sit around and praise him.
Yeah, don't do that.
I know. I'm just...
A little bit, okay,
Hours that you're with him.
Let's just jam to some tapes and stuff and eat some Italian food, and that's cool. And then we'll just talk about stuff. And I want to hear stuff that you do, because I try to...
guy stuff.
Guy stuff. Try to be normal. And don't start kissing my ass all day. It'll be embarrassing.
No, okay.
All right, man. I'll put you on hold. Gary, take down your number.
Great.
And we'll see if we can arrange a time that we can get together.
Great.
Okay, man.
Looking forward
to it. All right, bye-bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. Jerk. God, what an idiot. Stupid idiot. Dumbass. This country's ruined. This country's gone, man. This country's gone. We're ruined. We're ruined as a nation. We got social clubs. We have...
we got this guy on the phone.
This guy. I said we get his number and we have him committed to a mental institution. What?
It wouldn't be so scary, but he's a big fan.
I know.
Possibly.
How many years have we been pulling that same
I know.
You know
what is it?
You know what the scariest part of that whole thing was? While you were on the phone with him, another guy called in and said, "Could I get this guy's phone number?" And I said, "Why?" And he goes, "I got that bit that he needs."
Oh, boy.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
And now it's time for the Academy Awards of Phone Callers, where listeners from the audience are rewarded with valuable prizes just for being smart enough to dial a telephone.
All right, our first nominee, Robin, is Daniel Carver from the Ku Klux Klan.
Daniel Carver?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can see him at a Tori Amos.
What's the matter with you?
What do you mean, what's the matter with me?
You don't want to hear what... You don't want... What?
I can tell her voice that quick. I know her to tell she's a nigger.
Oh, wait a second, honey.
Hey, now she really proved it.
Hey, honey, you cannot say the F word. I got to bleep you off. And
niggers can.
Excuse me.
If
I
she
am
speaks, she'll have to say it. It's the only language she knows.
Excuse me. You
Ain't no
are
excuse for you.
disrespect to this world. You know this?
There ain't no excuse
You know
for
it is a sin to be prejudiced? Do you know this? No? I hope you burn in hell.
Well.
Yeah, okay. Cut her off.
Cut her off?
Yeah, hang up on her. We don't make no filthy mouth niggas on the radio.
Now, you're saying this is... Are you a black woman?
No, I'm not.
Daniel says you're black.
No, I'm not. I'm Cherokee.
Oh, Cherokee.
Yes, I am.
That's same thing. My ancestors said the only good Indians are dead, ain't it?
What? Let me ask you something, Daniel. You don't like the Indians?
Huh? I like white people.
You like white people? What about the Indians, though?
The Indians? Well, what my ancestors think about them.
Oh, honey,
They said the only good Indians are dead Indians. Hey, we play cowboys and Indians. We're fixing to start playing cowboys and niggers.
You took this land away from us. Us. That's a lot of people, us.
That's right, because we were so intelligent. We come down there with guns, and y'all was so sick.
Disrespecting this world. Somebody needs to shoot you in your head.
I know it. You're savage enough to do it.
Don't shoot you.
That's why I moved to the mountains, nigga. That's why I moved to the mountains. So many people thinking like you.
Yeah, that's why you moved to the mountains. Because you're scared of the black people. Because you know how they will kick your butt.
Everybody better be scared of them.
Honey, I ain't scared of you. Let me tell you that right now.
They better be scared of you, though.
You better come and find me. Let me tell you that right now. Because I ain't scared of you.
I know you ain't. I know
you better
you're
know,
a savage.
You're a redneck. That's what
you're a jungle animal. You need your order left in the jungle.
Yeah, yeehaw. Why don't you go ride your horsey, honey?
You didn't nominate the woman who was on the phone.
I can't find her.
He was a riot.
Oh, man. I like he goes, what did he say? He said, we killed all the Indians, and now we got to play cowboys and niggers?
No, he said, my ancestors felt that the only good Indian was a dead Indian. We played cowboys and Indians, and now we're going to play cowboys and niggers.
That guy's a trip, man. Cowboys and niggers. Look what's on his mind. He's sharp when it comes to, like, racial humor. All right. Here is an animal rights caller. Our second nominee for Caller of the Week.
In Asia, they cook cats and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Well, they don't have food.
They do it live.
Oh, they cook them live like a lobster?
Yeah.
Yeah, the meat is more tender that way.
But I'm so heartbroken over it, and I'm thinking to myself...
Do you eat lobster?
Huh? No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, too bad. She just can't afford it.
But, I mean, I was wondering, like, if something could be done somehow about it.
Of course something could be done.
Even so, who cares if it's in Asia? I mean, we put our friggin' nose in everything else that goes on in
Honey,
the
let
world.
me tell you what we can do, and I've advocated this before. I say we go over and boil all the chinks alive. What do you think of that? Teach them a lesson.
That's what I felt like doing.
Let all the cats live.
I couldn't even watch it because they had...
Let the cats boil the chinks?
Yeah.
It wasn't even just cats. It was little puppies, too.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But can't something be done? We're always turning our heads on
All right, so what do you want to do? You're now the President of the United States. What do you want to do?
Yeah, right. I wish.
Okay,
We're telling you, we're giving you a suppose. What would you do?
I'd bomb the friggin' whole area.
Really? You bomb the people so you could save the cats?
That's
But then you'd kill the cats.
That's right. No, I'd get the cats out of there first. And
you're going to airlift the cats out?
Yeah, you'll airlift the cats.
I know I sound cornier and cornier, but I don't care because the way I see it is that animals, they don't know any better, you know?
They don't?
In a way, they're even better than humans.
Do you have other members of your family living with you, or are you living alone?
No, I'm just with my husband.
Yeah. Now, is there anybody in the family stupider than you, or are you the stupidest in the family?
Oh, very funny.
He was pretty good. All right, and our third caller of the week, third caller, since this was on a phony phone call, is Smelly James trashing the rest of the staff.
Okay.
This is where I was a phony phone caller to Smelly James and offered him a comedy club contract.
Don't tell too many people in your cast that you've perhaps going to sign with an agency because they'll get very jealous. Take it from someone who's been around the block.
Okay.
The rest of the gang there will freak out.
I know, man. They're up. I can already tell. Like, I'm getting a lot of attention. Grillo's like really uptight. He thinks I'm going to take his job. But
Which one is the Grillo?
Grillo's the young guy. He's been here like 4 years.
Oh, so that's what I'm trying to warn you about. They'll get jealous and be hostile to you.
Right.
Grillo, what does he look like? Is he good looking?
Nah. He's kind of he's pretty short, and he's kind of a little elf kind of guy, you know.
Right.
Looking guy, but he's not really funny, but he's pretty famous. I mean, pretty well known.
Not handsome, huh?
Not really.
You know who worked for us years ago? Came out here. The guy who writes the jokes.
Jackie.
Jackie. He worked with us. This guy is so bitter.
Jackie?
Is anyone there talented? Jackie was awful to work with.
Really?
Awful. Oh, my God, he has such a bad reputation. How does Howard put up with him?
I don't know, man. He just, he does have I don't know, a lot of people have told me, you know what Jackie does? Well, don't do that.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Have you ever heard his act?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I'm a little biased, you know. I listen to it in another, you know what I mean?
You like that?
No, not really, but it's like, I do let myself laugh at certain parts, but no, I don't really internalize it.
I mean, Howard's
let me tell you something. Howard's a genius, but his crew is so untalented. And that, I know, what's the guy's name? The one who plays the sound effects.
Fred.
Fred. What does he do?
He's pretty into what he does, you know, he just comes...
But he seems like such a dope.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, he's an enigma, is right. You've got that right.
I got to hear more of that.
Oh,
That's not enough.
You got to call him again.
What a dope. Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's so funny because, Fred, he seems to be pretty much into what he's doing. What a dope. Yeah.
How stupid am I?
Oh, I was going to give it to Daniel Carver, but...
No, you got to go with Smelly James.
All right. All right. Well, Smelly James didn't know he was being funny, though. Daniel did.
Oh, I don't care whether it was intentional or not. The best call has to be Smelly James.
Daniel Carver is the Robin Williams of racists, so I don't know. All right. Smelly James wins the Tori Amos tickets. Smelly James as caller of the week. Daniel Carver loses again. Loser. Now I'll be angrier.
She'll be better.
Yeah. Let's take a break. We want to congratulate Smelly James, the intern. I don't even know if Smelly is here this morning.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think he's home preparing for his trip out to California. Not here today. Okay, we'll take a break and we'll be back right after these words. Anyway, hey, how funny is it? How funny is it that, yesterday I was making a joke. I was on the air, and Robin and I had a good laugh about the fact that we said that the Superman movie was cursed, because we were goofing. Today, the front page of every newspaper, the curse of Superman. And listen to the evidence of the curse of Superman. This is really cool. Because, first of all, the woman who played Lois Lane in the movie is gone completely psycho.
Yeah.
She's running around, dazed, without her front teeth in. That's, she was pretty hot for like 5 minutes.
Well, that hotness didn't last, though, through 2 movies.
No, she started to get raunchy on the second movie. Women can change like that overnight, guys.
In a moment.
Yeah. In a moment. It happened. Anyway, they go, okay, the curse of Superman. So they got this really nice picture of Margot Kidder. She was so hot, I used to fantasize about her all the time.
Everybody in the office, all the young guys in the office who only know the Margot Kidder from today are saying, where did they get this picture?
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, she was found running around toothless.
Yeah.
She chopped off all her hair. She was ranting about how some guys were chasing her.
Yeah, she was talking herself.
Yeah. She had already been through 3 marriages and said one of her ex-husbands was chasing her.
Yeah.
And she was found in the bushes of some guy's house. And you know what?
Can you imagine you open your door and this is what you find on your lawn?
Margot Kidder. Hey, wasn't you in Superwoman?
Hey, it's Lois Lane.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man. So they say, okay, the long history of bad luck, the curse of Superman, has reared its ugly head again, this time claiming actress Margot Kidder. Okay. For years, actors in films about the Man of Steel have been killed, maimed, or seen their careers and personal lives shattered in bizarre ways. Okay, last May, Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
Okay? Who made millions playing Superman in 4 mega-budget Hollywood movies, was paralyzed from the neck down after... Okay, we all know that. Okay, that's a big deal. All right. In April 95, Marlon Brando... Come on. Who starred opposite Reeves as Superman's dad, Jor-El, was hit with a tragedy when his beautiful 25-year-old daughter, Cheyenne, hanged herself. Okay? I wasn't even including Brando in the curse of Superman.
Well, you did mention him yesterday.
Yeah, but as a goof. I mean, who would take that seriously? This guy's been screwed up since 1953.
Right,
it's not exactly...
You blame whatever it was,
right.
the Wild Bunch or something.
Right, I think he's involved with the curse of the Wild Bunch.
Wild One or whatever he was in.
He's involved in a different movie curse. I wouldn't throw him in on the Superman curse. In the 80s, John Haymes Newton.
Who's that?
I don't know. Was cast as Superboy on TV, but lasted... You remember Superboy?
Yeah.
But lasted just 1 season and has only gotten bit parts since. It's hardly a curse. I mean, the guy was no great actor.
I mean, you could find a lot of actors that happened to.
They're really trying to stretch... You know who wrote this? Bill Hoffman, our friend. He's like really...
He's scraping.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
screaming for a news story.
Perry White was molested by a gang of bikers and Then it says, okay, oh yeah, and Superboy Newton has only portrayed a soccer player whose corpse is eaten by starving plane crash survivors in the cannibalism shocker Alive. So remember that movie Alive where people eat people?
Right.
He was one of the dead people who got eaten.
That's all he could
That's
play.
all he got.
He never even got to live.
Come on.
Somebody in the office said also you should add to that list that Richard Pryor got MS after he was in Superman.
Yeah, well, they got that on this list.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah, Bill Hoffman got that
Oh,
on.
my God. Come on.
In the 50s, George Reeves had an incredible 7-year run as Superman on TV. This is pretty funny. This is because it's a fact I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
But he, too, was unable to get work afterward and was forced to make a living as a professional wrestler.
Oh,
Did you know that?
No.
Superman from TV was a professional wrestler? No. I thought that while he was shooting Superman, he killed himself.
How could we not
I
know
did
that?
too. I thought the TV series
No.
was still
series was
on.
coming back.
He was a professional wrestler.
Get out.
Oh my goodness! No wonder he shot. It was suicide. It wasn't murder.
Yeah, now, you know what? That's exactly what I said. For a while, I was thinking like maybe the guy was murdered because he had this Playboy life. And he was down on his luck and he killed himself. He was a professional wrestler. Of course, he killed himself.
You know,
absolutely.
Every time I watch Gone with the Wind, he's in there for like a minute.
I know, and you go, "Hey, there's Superman." Yeah, I always laugh too.
Yeah, anything you see him in.
In 1959, the despondent Reeves died from a gunshot to the head under mysterious circumstances. Though officially ruled a suicide, some fans believe Reeves was murdered. Well, I'm saying it's
Now
a
we
suicide.
know.
Yeah. Earlier, Kirk Allen, have you ever heard of this guy? Who played the superhero in 1940s movie serial, found he couldn't get work in Hollywood.
Howard, you are in trouble.
Right. He was later diagnosed. Why am I in trouble?
You're not in trouble.
Oh.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah. I'm not playing Superman.
Yeah, don't take that role.
Yeah. Earlier, Kirk Allen, who played the superhero in a 1940s movie serial. Did you ever see those 40s
Yeah,
movie
I've
serials?
seen them play them on TV every once in a
All
while.
right. Turned gay. No.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. Found he couldn't get work in Hollywood. Oh. He was later diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. Is that part of the curse?
Wait a minute. Well, how much later? Like a week after playing the role?
So Bill Hoffman, being the investigative journalist that he is, says, okay, why the Superman curse? He has a theory.
Okay.
All right. First of all, Krypton exploded. No. Listen to his theory. You got to hear this.
All right.
The dreaded curse began in 1938 when Superman's creators, 17-year-old cartoonists Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, sold their rights to the character for an astounding $165 in cash. The talented pair then watched in horror as it became a multi-million-dollar enterprise.
Yeah.
So it's the curse of Joel Shuster.
Well, I see. I would believe it more
Joe
if he
Shuster.
said that Joe and that other guy went to a voodoo woman,
Right.
and had a curse put on it because they never got to make any money from it. That I'd believe.
Well, no voodoo woman. All right, here's Stuttering John with Margot Kidder.
All right.
Want to hear?
Yeah.
All right, this is, how long ago was this?
This has got to be 6 years ago. This was at the Women in Film softball game.
And she was a mess. Remember we aired this on Channel 9?
yeah.
Because she was like super skinny and looked like the rotting skull of Margot Kidder.
John and I stood
fact, she looked like a skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was skeletal.
Her eyes were sunken in her head. And
Yeah. I love that look. The slide had begun. That's where I feel better than a person who played in a major movie.
Hi, I'm Bongo. My name is John. I'm from the Howard Stern show.
Hi, John.
How are you? Can you answer a few questions for me?
Yeah, sure.
All right, did you know that Clark Kent is Superman's secret identity?
Of course.
Is the Man of Steel, is he well endowed or hung like a safety pin?
I refuse to answer that on the grounds that might incriminate me.
Really? Okay. Did you know that... the Howard Stern Summer Show.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that Tyne Daly is married to a black guy?
Yes.
Does it bother you in any way?
Well, what kind of course? Where are you guys?
All right, well...
We're from another planet.
That was Margot Kidder at the... What does this benefit again?
Forget it.
Forget it.
Wouldn't even tell her what the benefit was.
I think it was John that made her crazy. I think he drove her
He
off.
didn't help.
No. She was teetering back then. Hey, who are you guys? Visitors from another planet. We're wackier than a speeding bullet. Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's Jackie the Jokeman.
I once saw her in a parking garage.
Yeah.
And at that time, I didn't know.
Was she despondent?
She walked in on a walker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, this is weird. It says in the paper she was in a car accident during the filming of a movie. Or a TV. Oh, the Andy Hardy series or something.
Right. In fact, it was like a stunt for the movie.
Yeah. and she was driving a car and she hit the brakes and stopped short, but she wasn't going that fast. And then that threw her into like 2 herniated discs.
Yeah, there was some kind of weird thing going on there, and so I saw her hobbling in. I was like, oh my God, that's Lois Lane on a walk.
I thought she had the car accident when she was parking cars at Leonard's of Great Neck. Yeah, she really did hit the wall. You know when we say women hit the wall? She literally hit the wall. Lois Lane. Hey, honey, get up. Honey, you hit the wall.
Last night was the worst. I mean, if you were going to go with that curse theory,
yeah.
When you're watching like Entertainment Tonight or Extra,
yeah,
and you see the people they go to interview about Margot Kidder,
yeah,
it's Christopher Reeve,
yeah,
who can't talk,
yeah,
and Richard Pryor,
right,
who can't talk and they're sitting in a wheelchair,
yeah,
and they're both saying, "I'd like to help her."
But we got our own problems.
I can't. Like, who's helping you?
Yeah. That guy, the guy who put out the movie Chasing Amy?
Yeah.
I saw him on Conan saying that he wrote the script for the new Superman. And it sounds really odd. I mean, good odd. Like, Superman's all pissed off.
Yeah, well, that's the guy from Clerks.
Yeah. So Superman's all pissed off, angry and crap.
Wow.
And he's got Brainiac in there. Sounds cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, something to look forward to. A good Superman.
Yeah. I think he knocks up Supergirl.
Stop it.
Oh, yeah. Gets it on with his cousin.
And the dog.
And the dog, Crypto.
Cross-eyed superhero
Yeah.
baby.
When you get a screwy guy like that guy who wrote Clerks, man, a mad genius. Let him knock up the dog. I might have to work with him on that.
Crypto.
Brainiac's going to be played by Paul Schaefer. Good casting, what?
You know they're not using that script, right?
Oh, they're not?
No.
It sounded kind of cool.
It's really funny because somebody offered you a copy of the script today if you wanted to take a look at it.
I'll take a look at it.
But Tim Burton took over.
Yeah.
And then now Tim Burton and Kevin Smith are arguing with each other because Tim Burton wants a darker Superman, and then
darker than that?
Yeah,
They're knocking up Crypto?
And Kevin Smith said something like, "Oh, if Tim Burton took it over, I guess Superman will have to be wearing black," something like that.
What's wrong with that? Tim Burton's the man.
Yeah, so I don't think they're going to use the Kevin Smith script.
Oh, no? Oh, something kind of interesting. Give me a copy of that script. I like to read it.
Okay.
Because I am a Superman, Batman fanatic. You ask me anything, I can tell you the answer.
Justice League of America.
Justice League of America, JLA. All right? I had a card. And I was a goofy kid. I admit it. And what do you think I spent yesterday doing? You know what I did?
What?
I was on the phone with my agent for about an hour and a half. I went inside. I had to decompress. I read Spider-Man comics.
Well, I was reading an article that Joel Schumacher says he spent all his time reading Batman.
He's a liar.
And I said, I don't think so.
I don't think so, pal.
I just don't think so.
You got something out of it that I didn't. that movie looked like Cats. This Spider-Man is another cool thing I hear they're making a movie out of.
Yeah?
Yeah, I hear they're working on that one, too. And this was Mr. Octopus, who is the coolest. You know Mr. Octavius Octopus?
No, I don't. I'm not.
Who has octopus arms?
Really?
Yeah, metal octopus arms. But, of course, if you punch him in the face, that's how you defeat him.
Ah.
If you can get past his arms.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this other cool monster they have that is a spacesuit. And if somebody puts the spacesuit on, he merges. They become symbiotic.
Well, one day I was watching the cartoon, and they had this guy who was he could change himself into water. That was really cool.
Yeah. Get some of that crap going.
So he could just get all over town through the pipes.
Any guy who really reads comic books knows the reason comics are cool now is because they're kind of real. You know, they're based in some reality. They have a storyline.
They get pissed off.
And don't tell me Joel Schumacher read comics. I don't believe him. I'll hook him up to a goddamn lie detector test for that one.
Betty and Veronica.
I guarantee you he was he was reading Betty and Veronica, and he was at Broadway shows.
Did you ever read Plastic Man?
Yeah, sure. Of course I read Plastic Man.
That was great.
That was cool too. And you know what? That's what Fantastic Four is. They got that guy who stretches. Just like Plastic Man. Fantastic Four. I hear they're making a movie of that too. I hope that's cool. That's going to be great. The Thing.
Well, so far they keep messing up.
Yeah. The only guys who didn't mess up were Tim Burton on the first Batman. That was cool. Even though I think Jack Nicholson played it a little over the top. For my taste. Come on. Huh? But at least they had a cool little love story going with Kim Basinger.
Right, yeah, things were going on.
Yeah. Then as soon as Danny DeVito got in it as the Penguin,
that's when we took a turn for the worse.
I was gone. It's like, good night. And Val Kilmer.
Ugh.
George Clooney, whatever. I won't even say George Clooney was bad. I didn't even get a sense of him.
No, we wouldn't know.
But that guy who plays Robin, lose him, man.
Oh,
he's annoying. He's a little freak.
There's just...
What's that guy's name?
Christopher O'Donnell.
Well, when you see him,
tell him to go back to modeling.
When you see him, you expect Adam West to show up as Batman.
Yeah. Tell that guy to get the hell out of the picture. He doesn't belong there.
Nothing cool about him at all.
No. Uma Thurman and... Get rid of her. Arnold was pretty good, man. It was cool, but...
Arnold versus George would have been good.
Yeah, but they also gave him a uniform. Look kind of gay.
Made him blue.
Yeah, I mean, you know. The guy's Mr. Freeze, man. Give him some heavy metal.
Looked like a disco ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you when I got really lamed out. Watching Batman. Batman and Robin are up in a rocket ship. They blow off the doors to the rocket ship.
Yeah.
Chris O'Donnell, as Robin, is surfboarding on the door of the rocket ship, yelling out, "Cowabunga, dude."
Yeah.
I was gone. I was like, I got to get out of here. That's when I went in the bathroom. I disappeared for 20 minutes, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, discussing with myself whether to get a nose job. That's where I was during the movie. Because Robin goes, "Where'd you go for 20 minutes?" I said, "Well, I was examining my nose in the bathroom over at the Warner Brothers building."
They have nice mirrors.
Yeah. They have great mirrors. I can get a realistic view. My nose was less depressing than that movie. And I got the nose the size of a watermelon.
Here's a review.
Here's the review. I can review my nose more than I could that movie. I had to get out of there. All right, let me take a break. Let me take a break. Hey, on the line is Kevin Smith, the guy who directed the movie Chasing Amy, wrote Clerks, directed Clerks, and wrote the new Superman movie that Tim Burton is working on. He has something he wants to say.
All right.
Hey, man.
I wish Tim Robin.
Well, wait a second. Hold on a second. Let me kill that music.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
I couldn't hear you. Style over substance.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Robin, how are you?
Hey, man. I watched you on Conan the other night. That was pretty funny.
Oh, thank you. That's
Real funny. Kevin was talking about how he, you know how Superman has the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
So the guy, I guess, John Peters. This is really funny. John Peters, another guy who probably doesn't read comics. Yeah. He goes, "Hey, man, like when we're up there and Superman's in his Fortress of Solitude, like, dude, why don't you have some polar bears or something attack him? Like, someone's got to attack him every 5 minutes so that, there'll be some action."
He can't contemplate a thing. He's
No. Like, you just can't sit there like he's on the bowl thinking. Does Superman go to the bathroom, by the way?
There's too many words in the script, they would tell me.
Does Superman move his bowels?
What's that?
Does Superman move his bowels?
In my script?
Yeah. So anyway, see, that's cool. So anyway, that's dark. So anyway.
I hope it's dark.
So, so Kevin says to, that guy Peters.
John Peters,
He goes, "Hey, dude, that's why it's called the Fortress of Solitude. Nothing attacks him over there.
Yeah.
It's like, it's his place to hang."
Why would Superman need soldiers or guards?
Yeah, and then he said, "Well, why can't he have some guards fight something?" And he goes, "Well, why would Superman have a guard? He's Superman."
This is the same guy. I had to read the outline to him. Like, they made me read a 60-page outline for the script to him. And I would be reading, and I'd be like, Superman's name is Kal-El, his Kryptonian name. I'd be like, Kal-El this, Kal-El that, because you don't want to write Superman all the time.
Right.
And the dude goes, wait a sec, who is this Kal-El character?
yeah, come on.
Like, you're producing Superman!
Yeah, we want more Superman.
Yeah.
Less Kal-El.
Yeah, and that guy's got all the money. See, this is what bothers me.
Well, you got to be a hairdresser.
Yeah, tons of money. That's what he said. He told me, he goes, you and me, we're going to do Superman right, because you and me are from the streets. I'm like, I'm from the suburbs. You're a hairdresser. Neither of us are from the streets.
Streets? What streets?
There's a black guy going, "Wait a second, man, I'm from the street." Dude. So wait a second. And I heard you based it on the Superman Dies issue.
Yeah, it's based on the whole Death Of storyline.
That's great.
Really, really true to the comics.
Did you read the book Superman Dies?
What's that?
Did you read that book?
Oh, I'm a huge guy. I own a comic book store, Howard.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm there.
Big fan.
Yeah, because the book is really cool. There's an actual book.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And when do I read a book? I read that.
When it's about Superman.
When it's about Superman, I read it.
But I did. I turned in my draft. They loved the draft. John Peters, the whole time John Peters swore up and down. He's like, "We're going to get a video director, some kid who's in line with our vision." It was our vision, even though I did the work.
Right.
And then, early on, man, I said, like, what about Tim Burton? Tim Burton would be great. And I was told, like, no way, his sensibility's not right for this. And then, lo and behold, man, Tim Burton got hired, and Tim Burton came on. Apparently, the story I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but this is the story that I was told. Warner Brothers handed him the script. Tim Burton was like, you know what? I like this. I want to do this.
Yeah.
And they hired him, and they started getting out to the press. As soon as the contracts were signed, he was like, you know, forget it. We're moving on. I got a better idea.
Yeah.
And the dude, like, came up with a script that they handed in a treatment, and the studio was like, what is this?
Really?
Not what we like.
Oh, so they're not doing your script?
No, but then I heard, but this is the recent story, is 75% of it is still mine. But the crappy thing is that it's none of my dialogue. And that's what made it golden.
Well, I'd like to read this thing.
I'll send you both drafts, man.
Great.
It was genius. It was like, for one shining moment, there was going to be a really great comic book movie. And I completely sympathize with what you're saying about Batman and Robin.
Yeah, did you see Batman?
Oh, I walked through Batman.
Awful.
You know, I used to be of the mind that it was like, you know, any Batman movie is better than no Batman movie.
Right.
But not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was really bad.
It's just a gay Fantasia. Neil, look, it's not
Dude, I'm with you. There you go.
Gay Fantasia.
That, but it's just, I'm used to like the Tim Burton version, man. I'm used to like the dark one, and that's the thing. It's like it takes a certain sensibility to pull Batman off. Tim Burton had it for the first one.
I thought the first Superman with Christopher Reeve was cool.
Yeah.
And then they ruined that.
Certain sensibility, man.
Who directed that?
That was Richard Donner.
Yeah, he did it. What happened to him, man?
He did action
Lethal
films.
Weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Assassins.
Yeah, I mean, you need guys like that. I might have to just
Step
start
in
and direct.
Start directing.
Yeah, why not? I know I'm good at it. I don't have to do it just to know I'm good at it.
Take it over. Let them make up their dialogue on the set.
Yeah, I might have to. I'm thinking of directing Aquaman. I hated Aquaman and Green Arrow so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Aquaman you hated?
Green Arrow more. I mean,
It got to be done right, man. He doesn't have trick arrows anymore.
Yeah, but it got kind of screwy. Like, he wasn't a real... He had arrows.
Well, I hated that little Adam guy.
But he's an urban... Green Arrow's an urban Robin Hood.
Yeah, once they got into Adam, Green Arrow, and Aquaman, I was
Because
gone.
that was ridiculous. What could he do?
Yeah, that's when I switched to Marvel Comics.
Howard, I can't tell you how happy you made like a bunch of people this morning by going JLA on the radio.
Yeah, JLA is cool.
A bunch of people are going, yes, finally, somebody cool recognizes the JLA.
I sent away for cards, JLA cards,
I
Justice
never
League
joined.
of America.
I never joined.
The only thing that ruined Justice League of America was Wonder Woman was in it.
Oh, I hate you.
I never
'Cause that's
considered...
why I loved it.
Oh, really? I never considered...
Have you read the new JLA?
No.
Back to the original team, and Wonder Woman looks, she's just knocking, man.
And she's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't like women superheroes.
Oh, come on. She was always cool.
You like women superheroes?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, you know, if they're written correctly.
Really?
All it takes is a good writer, man. Any character can be turned into a great character if it's written correctly.
One of the best comics ever made that they should make into a movie?
What?
Daredevil.
Daredevil, yeah, the Frank Miller Daredevil, fantastic.
Excellent.
With the lecture in the hand.
A blind guy who has like bat radar in his head.
It's being written, apparently it's being written.
Is it right? Is it being written?
It's written by a guy named Carlo Carli.
Yeah, I ought to be consulted on all of these scripts because I know the cool script. Let me read your script. I'll tell you if it's good.
I'll hand it in.
Yeah. Let me take a look at it. Maybe I'll shoot it on video.
Your own version? That'd be tremendous.
I'll shoot my own version for like $100. We'll let it out to the
But then
people.
it'll make 500 and people will say, wow.
I'm a genius. Let me take a look at this thing.
I'll do a version where Superman's still, he's a baby on his own planet, and his father's like, shut up, sit down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, mix my story into it.
Sit down. Well, thanks for having me on. It was really cool.
Yeah, you're real cool.
Say, one of the first pieces of presses I ever got, like with Clerks when it was at Sundance, was somebody said, this movie is like Howard Stern meets David Mamet, and I was really flattered by that.
Well, I got a copy of Chasing Amy at home. I'm going to watch it tonight.
Good. And then pass it on to me.
Yeah,
Thanks for going to the theater to see it, too. Thanks.
Yeah, sorry, man. I'm too important to go see it in the theater.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Clerks still rules, man.
Thank you. And Robin, I remember I sent you a little note.
That's right. You said
Clerks are smoking weed.
Yeah.
Smoke.
There you go.
Every day, like periodically for that one period there, Jason Mewes would come into the office and go like, Howard Stern had me on the show today.
Yeah.
I was never on Stern. He was like, no, they played the clip from the CD. Like, God, next time I'm putting my voice on the CD.
What's your next movie going to be?
Dogma. We start shooting October. You're going to love it, man. That's like a comic book come to life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's different than the first three, but very funny, but also very, like, special effects and stuff.
I'm not available,
All
so
about religion. No?
I can't be in it. Well, it depends. I'll see. Let me look at the script. I'll see if I'll be in it.
Call my agent.
I'll call my agent. Don't bother me personally.
Excellent.
Well, anyway, man, I'm looking forward to reading your script, seriously.
All right, believe me, I'll send some comics, too.
Yeah, I dug you on Conan the other night, too.
Free swag. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's Kevin Smith. Guy who did Chasing Amy, Clerks. And he was real funny.
Interrupted the clip. Play the clip so they know.
Noise. Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers. Pack her ass, my good man. Time to kick back, drink some beers, and smoke some weed.
It's the best. That guy, he was on Conan. It was real funny. He was really ripping into that guy, John Peters. It was really funny. He goes, hey, man, what do you mean? Superman's going to fight some polar bear? No, so they wanted Brainiac to have a fight up there. He goes, Brainiac's going to fight polar bears? Polar bears?
There's a good idea.
Why does Brainiac have to fight polar bears? Because I don't care. You make some fight happen. It was pretty funny.
I just need a fight.
John Peters.
Who knows?
Hollywood's a crazy place.
It's a crazy town, man.
Hi-yo. You want to start this thing?
Go ahead.
And now, from a sneaky, unprofessional, non-profitable hole, no, not Channel 9, the Uncle Floyd set, comes a man with the brains of Andy Bloom, the sensitivity of Robbie the Robot, and the sex life of Bert Parks. Here he is, the sage, seer, and lecher himself, that annoying bastard, Sternac, the improbable. Hi-yo!
Thank you.
Yes,
the envelope, please.
Yes, oh, great one.
Up, whoa.
Easy, oh, great one. Easy.
I've been doing that shipping forever, haven't I?
You didn't say your words.
Bim salabim. Thank you, Robin.
Yes.
Bim salabim.
It's Sim Salabim.
What is it?
Sim Salabim.
No, mine is Bim Salabim. Bim. Sim.
Sim salabim.
There you go.
May Tony Katane's flirtations leave you confused for an entire weekend.
Yes.
May Billy West be annoying on Sternac Day.
Yes.
May you be forced to sit next to Penn Jillette anywhere.
Yes. You are correct.
Salabim. And now who holds the envelopes?
You do.
You
But
hold
you
the
get them
envelopes,
from
oh,
Ed.
sage.
Oh, I get them from Ed?
Ed says, I hold in my hand.
All right.
He grabbed them from me, but I do.
I took them from him.
I need some church. I'm
What?
a desperate man. I need some church now. Hi-oh. Now, I hold in my hand the...
May your general manager want to send you to Mexico for no apparent reason. Ooh.
Estaba, yes. Hi-oh. Mexican girls.
All right, go ahead.
I hold in my hand the hermetically sealed envelopes to pass to you, O great seer, O prognosticator.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're supposed to explain what he does with them, Ed.
He will... I don't know what he does.
May you start to wish that Ed McMahon was Larry Fine. Simsalabim. Come on, Ed, do it.
Hi-oh, simsalabim.
I hold in my hand.
I hold in my hand the hermetically sealed envelopes, which hold the answers.
No, the question.
The questions. Yes. Hold the questions.
Oh, man.
As to which the great Sternac will supply.
You know, Billy, Ed had all the weekend to prepare for this. You think he would write down what he had to
I was
say?
banging. Price Waterhouse my ass.
What? All right, Ed.
May you never accept another note from Jackie Martling.
Yes, you are correct. Yes.
I wish you only good things. May you understand why Larry King paints his head. May Dan Foreman be snatched up by Channel 11. Okay, I hold in my hand the first envelope, Robin.
Yes.
I'm going to ignore it and let him...
First envelope.
Lick them, suck them, and wash the hair off of them.
Lick them, suck them, and wash the hair off of them.
Name 3 things you do to a lollipop.
Lick them, suck them, and wash their hair off of them.
May your staff overeat, underthink, and live in other worlds.
Yes. Hi-oh. Hi-oh.
The New York Nets.
New
York Nets.
New York Nets.
I think that's a natural thing to fall into.
New York Nets.
Name the city where Howard Stern broadcasts from and what they should chase Fred Norris with.
Yes. Poor Fred Norris. Yes.
May your mugger be awarded yachts and jewelry.
May your mother be awarded yachts and jewelry?
May your mugger be awarded mugger.
May your mugger be a...
I didn't understand what you said.
I don't either. I just roll with it.
Dr. Lou Weinstein, Dominic Barbara, and Richard Simmons.
Dr. Lou Weinstein, Dominic Barbara, and Richard Simmons.
Name a friend who will mend, a friend who will defend, and a friend who will bend.
Oh.
Yes. Hi-oh. Yes.
May Pablo Guzman wreck your partner's delivery.
Hi-oh.
Well, we can blame him for the demise of the show.
Of course. What happened to my music there, Ed? Fred?
The sitars and the tablas will
That would
come
be
back.
Doc, wouldn't it?
Doc, what happened there?
It's here.
What?
It's here.
What? Oh, Fred's got a pouch in his mouth.
All right.
Let me hear you talk. Put the microphone to your mouth and tell us
Do
what...
your Sternac.
Ooh, listen to that.
The cheap statue for Song of the Year, Altavisa's Dead Cancer Man, and Aunt Jemima.
The cheap statue for Song of the Year.
Oh, I know the answer to this one.
What is it?
I know the question.
What?
Name a Grammy, a Mammy, and a Grammy, a Sammy, and a Mammy.
Thank you.
Yes. Good. Yes, you are correct.
I didn't have to waste my energy opening the envelope.
Hi-oh. He is correct. Oh, great one.
May your radio bit depend on Ed and Fred. Memorial Day flowers.
Memorial Day flowers.
That's not yo-ing enough when I do the...
Hi-oh.
That's not your usual hi-yo.
Hi-oh.
Memorial Day flowers. When will you bang me again, Clinton? Memorial Day flowers. See? Oh, I see.
Jennifer.
Boy, oh boy.
Yes. Jennifer.
Oh boy, was that weak.
That's weak.
Big
Yes,
dumb
that
Jennifer.
makes sense.
A quart of milk, a 1992 calendar, and magic... Why is everything got to be like 9 sentences?
They used to use that once.
This is every one. It's like 30 things you have to remember. Let me just move along. Oh my... Every one of them is... Okay.
How would you know that?
Wait till...
Oh, see ya.
You want to hear the last one? Listen to this. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. Here's the next one. A quart of milk, a 1992 calendar, and Magic Johnson. I mean, they're endless.
No.
A quart of milk, a 1992 calendar, and Magic Johnson.
A quart of milk, a 1992 calendar, and Magic Johnson. Hi-oh.
Name 3 things that will be useless by 1993.
Oh,
Useless.
We can put Jackie the Joke Man on that list.
Yes. Yes, you are correct.
May Jessica Hahn rape your home answering machine. May you be blessed with the willpower of Scott the Engineer.
Oh, yes. Hi-oh. Hi-oh.
Even Ed has more willpower.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Everything comes in 3s on this show. Describe the way private parts feel, the way private parts look, and Elvis's mama.
Hi-oh.
Oh, boy. This is as bad as Sternac. I mean, as Karnak. Why don't we cut to the good one?
Yes.
What is
there a good one?
Is this one any good?
No.
Is this one any good?
No.
No? What about this one?
No.
He's being
Why did you write
sarcastic,
it?
He's not going to tell you which one's good.
Fred's hiding in a corner.
Hi-oh.
Polly Draper.
Polly Draper.
Yeah, Ed's drinking. I feel a need
Polly
to jump
Draper.
Ed's on the floor.
Yes. Bring me a whore.
What would Mike Tyson's parrot do to a girl in a hotel room?
I like
Yes.
that one.
Hi-oh. I mean, hi-oh. Oh. Polly Draper.
Polly Draper. Oh, please.
Yes, you are brilliant.
You are brilliant, yes.
Oh, sage of comedy. El hombre del haha.
Did you do I Hold in My Hand the last envelope?
Ed's going to do that now.
I hold in my hand the last envelope.
May you, Simsalabim.
Oh, prognosticator.
May Elvis stup your father. May you have a top TV show and still not be able to shake Steve Rossi. May you be a 32-year-old man with the nickname Boy and BabaBooey. Fred, may you be breastfed with leaking silicone.
Yes.
May you impregnate underdog woman.
Oh.
May a gender-confused diet guru be hell-bent on dating you.
Yes. Meanwhile, it was on TV there.
Accept that.
It was a special show showing the worst TV American
Spatial show. Well, it's not a spatial show. I'd say it's special, but not spatial. You believe that, Fred? A spatial show.
I don't believe it. It's a special show.
So, anyway...
Trish TV.
On what kind of TV?
Trish TV.
Trish TV?
Trish TV.
All right, very good.
Binge.
What did you say?
Binge.
Binge
means good morning Jew.
Okay.
Bonjour.
Oh, bonjour. Oh, okay.
Bonjour.
All right, I see. Binge.
He thought with his own ass.
What was that?
He thought with his own ass.
How dare you?
I swear I can see his ass from here.
Well, it's looking right at you.
Oh, they're beautiful ass.
I think you're saying they're beautiful eyes, aren't you?
Yes, I'm not a sissy, but I love his ass.
Yeah. Anyway,
he's looking at me cross-assed.
I don't like yours.
Excuse me, Arture?
I said I don't like his eyes, as he likes mine.
Hey, what about his buttocks?
His buttocks are wonderful. Are you Lindley?
Are you?
Are you Lindley? Do you have a stink your minky?
Oh, dear.
I understand what you're saying to me.
Don't you understand French? He is French.
Yeah.
That is Monsieur Fred.
Yeah.
What did you say? Do you what?
Are you lonely?
Are you Lindley?
You two have not made love? All right. Well, let me tell you something. See, if I was a caller, here, I'll be the caller. You ready? I really do.
Yeah.
Hi, is this the Arture show?
What do you call your show?
Hello, is this Monsieur Arture?
I'm not Mr. Arthur. I'm always Arthur.
Arture?
Yeah.
Is this you?
Yeah, it's me.
Am I on the air, man?
Where are you?
Am I on the air?
Yeah, you on the air.
Is this Arture?
Yeah, but during my radio show, we don't take people like you. If you don't know how to speak, we leave you.
Oh, Arture?
Yeah.
Am I on the air? Okay. All right, Arture. Let me ask you something. First of all, I think the Skins are going to win. That's number one. Number two, I want to know why the French people would not allow America to use their airspace when we fly over to bomb the hell out of the Libyans. What kind of country is that? See, Arture, where the hell are you, man?
Yeah, what are you doing, Arture? You better take control.
Arthur, are you there? Hey, man, I'm came to visit you, to say hello, because everybody speak about me. I'm not here to let you making fun about me.
Oh, man, I'm not making fun of you, man. I'm just saying I want to use your airspace so I can bomb that friggin' Muammar Gaddafi.
You know, I hear no more words. You know what I mean? I don't understand what you say. You're speaking too fast for me.
You should let us Americans use your airspace to bomb the Libyans.
Yeah, but that's because of the French government, man. I'm not representing the French government.
Hey, man, you're on that radio, man.
Hey, how do you know that I'm not against them under my radio show?
You mean you're for us Americans using the,
Maybe I support North Americans planes, that French planes during that Gulf of War.
What kind of show is this? I know you're answering me, I just don't understand what you're saying. All right, let me ask you an easy question then, Arture.
Yeah.
What do you use that there bidet for? The bidet.
What is bidet?
Isn't that French, bidet? Bidet?
Ah, bidet.
Oh, bidet. What do you use that there for there, Arture?
Sometimes it's not for men, sometimes it's for women.
What do they do, clean their privates with that?
Yeah, sometimes.
I see. That's what I always thought they used. But one time I squatted on it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing, that was the coldest enema I ever took. I tell you, I love this show out there. We can talk about anything. And what about Jim Morrison? Is he buried in that there grave in France? The guy from the Doors, is he buried?
What?
The guy from the Doors, Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
He buried there?
Yeah.
He? Oh. You don't sound like you like doing your own show. I'll tell you one thing, beret face.
Oh,
Jerry Lewis is an a-hole. I don't
you
care.
like Jerry Lewis?
In this country, we think he's an a-hole.
I just want to know. I want to ask. I've never asked the Frenchman.
Robert, I believe this is my phone call.
Oh, get out of here. I'm on the phone too.
I'll help you out with this.
Archer?
Yeah.
Do you
Archer.
like Jerry Lewis?
Let me ask you, I'm on the phone, Robert.
I don't like him.
How come you a country call him a genius? That make us all look bad. That mean every American is a genius.
No.
Because we're all smarter than Jerry Lewis.
You like Mickey Rourke?
What does it mean?
Mickey
He's
Rourke,
got that medal too.
the guy with the big ears on the Disney Channel?
Mickey.
Hey, let me ask you something. How come your people think Jerry Lewis is such a genius?
We didn't think that he's such a genius.
He was given the Medal of Genius right over there in France.
No, you're dreaming.
Really?
No, come
He's
on. He
not a-
wears this little thing on his lapel. He says he got it from the France.
You call Jerry Lewis a liar?
I don't think he's a liar, but he's not so successful as you say.
Hey, I got my good buddy Richard Simmons. He wants to sit on the Eiffel Tower. Can that be arranged? Hey, let me ask you this. What are you doing?
What is John?
John, what are you doing?
John, what did you do? Doing?
What did you do?
I'm sorry, Howard. We're getting calls that this guy's an imposter. He's not really from France. I mean,
What?
I'm saying his real name is John.
My name is Arthur. I can give you my passport. And my
he's
name.
even has fun radio stuff.
Yeah, I've got all the paper from the radio.
Okay.
And John, what are you
You're
doing?
kidding.
Excuse
Well,
me. Hey, John, what are you doing walking over to my guest, grabbing their headphones?
It was either me or Gary. We would. So
Well, why do you have to grab his headphones?
I was just gonna
talk to
check.
us?
I just pulled into his ear and just.
No, John, you tell me. You don't ever walk up to my guest and take his headphones off.
Sorry, we were trying.
John just walked up to the guy and took his headphones
No, I didn't.
off.
I just opened it up and just called his name John.
You didn't think that was going to be distracting?
My name is not John. My name is Arthur.
Okay, people were just calling up saying
Hey,
that.
you ever touch my guest again, I'm throwing you right out of here.
I'm sorry.
You're out on the balls of your,
sorry,
the
that
balls
was
of your what, Robin?
Well, that's radio show. Everybody can go and say everything here. You're not the king.
I'm just trying to protect you, Howard.
Yeah, oh, you're making me look bad. You're trying to protect me.
Yeah.
The day I got to rely on you to protect me is a pretty sad day in the history of this
we
show.
were just trying to, this is why I guess Gary told me to go in and
No,
do
let me
this.
ask you something. John, even if this guy, let's say he was an imposter, okay?
Yeah.
You come in and you say, Howard, excuse me, but they're calling up and saying he's an imposter. You walk over to my guest and open up his headphones and start whispering
John.
when I'm in the middle of a rap? Who do you think you are? Don't ever set foot in my studio again until I ask you to. Get out!
All right.
Get out of here! Get out! How dare you!
All right,
You
fine.
knucklehead! Did you see that?
I didn't understand what he was doing.
It's a shame.
I apologize for that.
I hope.
I hope you accept my apology.
I guess that never happens in your studio.
No way.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
May I offer you another present?
Yes, please.
Okay. Don't be afraid.
All right. He's got all kind of presents. This guy.
Yeah, I'm bringing it from Paris for you.
What do you got?
That special medal.
Ah.
Yeah, I took it.
He keeps giving me fun radio. Is that what the name of your station is? Fun radio?
Yeah.
Well, this guy's the real deal. What's with John? That was a very bizarre thing.
John is
I'm
not
afraid.
I think it was
very
weird. He walks
bright,
over and starts grabbing the guy's headphones
That was
off.
certainly he knows better than to. Why would he handle something that way?
I don't mind if he comes in and says to me, hey, some people are calling up and saying the guy's an imposter.
But to go over and grab somebody's headphone?
John is a weird dude. I was in the middle of a great bit, calling in as a French caller to the radio show. And this guy just came in and interrupted me.
Yeah, that's scandalous.
It is scandalous. You're right. You are absolutely correct, Artur.
Yeah. Where's your crown?
Listen, I'm getting fed up with you. I'm about to throw you out of here. Well, Jim Carrey now. In the old days, we could keep him waiting when he was on In Living Color.
Remember, there was a time we were out in Los Angeles doing one of those round-robin things in one of those big Grammy rooms.
Yeah.
And Jim Carrey sat off to the side and waited for us for at least an hour.
That's right. That is true. And we've had Jim Carrey on a couple of years ago. We did him a favor and let him come on here. But now he's a big star. He can blow us off. Now he's good enough to...
I think one of the nicest things we ever did was to admit that we were wrong about Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Let me tell you something. When I first... let me say this. Well, bring in Jim and let me say it to his face. It'll be easier. Actually, probably be harder. Jim Carrey, the white guy from In Living Color. Ace Ventura.
Pet Detective.
Pet Detective. Now the star of something called The Mask, which looks really good.
Angels with dirty faces.
The special effects.
The
are
last
awesome.
mile. Meet the monster.
Let me see Jim. Oh,
Where's the lesbos, man?
Big star Jim Carrey. Ace Ventura.
How much me lesbos?
So wait a second. Let me tell you something. I'm about to kiss your ass a little bit here.
Cool.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
You're about to get your ass kissed.
Well, I got no pimples today.
Funny. Big star, same clothes. Interesting.
Some things don't change.
That's right. Anyway,
It's
so
early, man.
Here's the deal. So Jim Carrey always did a good job on In Living Color.
He's been doing a good job for a long time.
But to make
I'm
that
a solid
break,
performer.
yeah, and all those black guys.
Where are they now?
Where are they? Isn't that the greatest? Seriously.
Look at Damon's
Hey,
pictures
man,
again.
just because Bobo wants to pay me more money.
Damon Wayans, all his
Doesn't mean
talent,
I'm better than that.
all his scary talent. We'll put one white guy on, all the black people, hip hop dancing, everything. And Jim is obviously.
I got quite good at that.
Yes, you did. I used to watch you do
Oh,
that.
that little thing at the end where they all had to dance.
By the
very
last
funny.
season, man, I was going for it.
In Living Color was really weird. There was always like one or two white performers. Jim was always consistently there and consistently white.
Right,
and he was always there. But at the end of the show, they'd always have some white guys. And then they'd bring out rap stars to rap, and all the black people would get up and dance. And in the beginning, you'd see Jim wouldn't really dance that much. And then all of a sudden,
But
I guess.
remember, it used to be a circle thing where each one would get out and do a little thing, and then they'd get to the white guy.
Yeah, and it was always awkward for Jim because he's not.
Thank you.
Yeah, he doesn't want to dance. It was always like, I just want to sit this out. So then you do some goofy little dance that looks stupid.
Something comical.
Yeah, right. Not real dancing.
Of course.
Because what comic wants to be dancing?
Right, he's not known for dancing.
You didn't exactly concentrate.
It wasn't part of the contract.
So all these black guys who concentrate on their dancing now are not in comedy anymore. So there you go.
But Damon was the first one to leave because he was going to do movies now.
Oh, yeah, he's still waiting. I think he's going to be an extra on Ace Ventura 2.
Well, he's got a movie out. Blank Man.
Oh,
Blank
boy.
Man's coming
Blank Man going to be big movie.
I saw the previews of that one.
You saw the previews? I haven't
Another
seen
turkey.
It. I just saw the,
I'm not kidding.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, so let's talk
I'm
success
so
here.
tired, man.
Yeah,
I never get any sleep when I come on this show.
Well, you're a
Because
big star.
I toss and turn.
Yeah, you're all nervous.
This is a big deal
I
for
rented
you.
one of those adult videos, just to take the edge off.
Well, Jim used to be.
When I ran out of towels, I closed my eyes and I
we used to
couldn't
be
sleep.
the ones who were doing Jim a favor because Jim's movie career. You didn't have an exciting. Weren't you in Earth Girls Are Easy and some stuff like that?
That's none of your damn business.
All right,
I'll
good.
take you to
Okay.
Stay out of my personal
Right.
affairs.
No, Jim was not like a lead role or anything,
No,
but he'd have
not hardly.
No, but I'm saying he would do some movies once in a while, but nothing big had broken.
I told you, and I didn't realize how young he is. He's been around for a long time, but he started when he was 12 or something.
15.
That's right.
I know. Now I'm
You
in the
have
weird
the whole
position of knowing everything about
biology.
Jim. Yeah,
Oh.
right.
Spoiled child actor.
Used to be Jim had to know everything about me.
Right.
All right. So
And he's Canadian, which I didn't know.
I hate that about him. I hate when Canadians
Why
come to
are
this
these
country.
Canadians so funny?
Right. Anyway,
just going down for vacation.
So listen to this. So, Jim goes ahead and they hire him for something called Ace Ventura Pet Detective, which must have been the worst script ever written on the planet Earth, or any other planet for that matter.
The thing I liked
Besides
about
Heaven's
it was
Gate,
now
maybe.
he says, I decided to take it as long as they let me work on the script.
Right. And most guys say that and they get thrown right out of the movie.
It's,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let me say something.
It sounds kind of corny, but...
And the guy who directed Ace Ventura, Tom Shadyac.
Yeah.
I had seen his film right out of college. It was about penises.
Uh-huh.
Right? Have you seen that film?
Yes, I have.
Right, so you were probably nervous about...
Frankenstein, the college years?
Right, so you must have been nervous even about him directing.
I was terrified, frankly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so... and everyone in Hollywood must have passed... I think Judd Nelson passed on Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, okay? So, listen. Jim says, okay, I'll do this.
For what?
How much did you get paid? $100,000 or something? No, you got paid about $400,000. That's the going rate in Hollywood for your first movie.
Okay, for a no-name star.
Well, that's what Luke Perry got for his first movie.
Okay.
$400,000. Everyone gets $400,000.
Why is Robin in the cubicle there?
Because if she was in here, she'd probably rape you right now. You become so
I like big
She'd be
stars.
all over.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Isn't that the gag that killed Houdini?
She never thought you were handsome until you
Build
got
the
that
chamber.
Until you got that $7 million paycheck. Suddenly you look a lot better. You're a leading man.
Pressed right up against the glass there.
She'll be in here later. All right, listen to me. So Jim gets this script, Ace Ventura. It's a real dog of a script.
He fixes it.
Well, all I know is your performance in it was brilliantly funny. It was. I mean, you.
How much did we talk about how bad that movie was going to be?
And I said the movie was going to bomb.
Ripping me.
And I even said when the movie was a hit, I said it's a fluke. If these parents are bored, they don't know what to bring their
Nothing
kids.
else to take their kids to.
So I got a copy of this finally, and
Hey
I see
kids,
it.
let's go see Schindler's List.
Right, not that Ace Ventura.
Anything but that.
Right. So I watched this Ace Ventura, and I'm laughing my ass off. I mean, it's really funny. I mean, it's like funny, like it's funny.
Incredibly funny.
So then I said, well, maybe I'm insane.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
On the edge.
I said, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just in a good mood because I'm on vacation.
Yeah, what? I haven't seen a movie in a long time.
I give it to my father. I said, you got to watch Jim Carrey in this movie, Ace Ventura. You got to watch this. He goes, I'll watch anything. I said, even Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura? Yes, I'll watch. He goes, boy, that guy's funny. I mean, he could take. I said, that's why they're going to pay him $7 million a movie. If he could take a crummy movie.
Yeah.
If he could take a bad movie and make it good, this guy's big. Now they're even
and Jim
talking.
kept sending messages. Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Give it a chance.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you guys, please, just go see it.
So now
put a baseball cap on.
That's right. So now you have hit it because now people realize that really it wasn't the director.
Was Jim Carrey.
Believe me, it wasn't the director. I've seen the editing on that and everything else. There were moments in there that should have been.
Job.
Tom did an okay. Tom did a very nice job. Yeah. I would work with Tom, no question.
You going to work with him again?
Yeah.
Oh,
if I can.
Yeah, sure.
Then he must have did a good job.
It's true.
No, but he really did an okay job. But people say sometimes it's the director, edited it up the right way, made him look funny. Believe me, this was not the case.
It was the performance.
It was a low-budget affair. It wasn't like they filled it with special effects or anything. You saved
but we sat
that
down
movie.
at the beginning of
You
that movie.
made the money on the movie.
All right, it was me.
It was.
It was hard for you to say that.
Damn it.
Right.
You broke me down.
So now all of a sudden, now this is the best story of all. They don't sign him for a sequel for Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Which they could have gotten you for another $400,000.
No, they signed me for a sequel for Ace Ventura.
Oh, they did?
We renegotiated that.
Oh, how do you do that?
Notice how I stuttered when I said that?
Yeah, right.
Renegotiated that.
Oh, you did. So the point is that you...
Oh, yeah, it was Keanu Reeves I was reading about the other day. They didn't sign him for a sequel to Speed. They did sign Jim. Okay.
Believe me, they can get anybody to play that stupid movie. I mean, Keanu Reeves now has convinced himself he's the reason that Speed's a great movie, but that's the case where the director made the movie.
Huh.
Your case is different. You made that movie.
Me when they're like, on the brink of death.
Yeah,
and they're joking.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah, that bothers me too.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is
This
under
is a crazy situation, huh?
Yeah.
He's under a bus and he's joking.
Yeah, he's joking.
He's got a line.
Right. Santa Claus is more believable than Keanu Reeves is.
What are
as an
these,
actor.
Firestone Dyers?
Keanu Reeves was Bill and Ted's Adventure under a bus. It was the same actor, no range, nothing. Now listen.
He just didn't get to say as much.
Right.
You're crazy, man. You're on the cutting edge.
I absolutely am.
There's nobody sacred.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Okay. So you've done well for yourself. Now, all of a sudden, anytime you read anything about you in the paper, it's how much money you make.
Yeah.
Because what's going to
how
happen?
poor I was.
No, what's going to happen in your career now is you are going to get movies.
Oh, he's gotten them.
But you're going to get not only comedies. You're a good serious actor. I can see it in you.
You want to be serious?
Yeah, you're going to be like a Tom Hanks.
You want to be him?
You could have played that retard Gump, right?
Do
your
before
impression.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Do an impression of a retard. Go ahead.
My impression of a retard?
Yeah, like Gump.
More lead paint, please.
See? Same thing. And of course, your money.
You know, he's going to be in Batman 3.
Oh yeah, what's that all about? That might be a
Taking
dog.
over the role that Robin Williams dropped.
Yeah, be careful about that one.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're like the soothsayer this morning.
No, Batman.
Val Kilmer coming in as Batman. For that one.
I don't see Val Kilmer as a bad Batman. I just think they don't know what they're doing with Batman. They don't concentrate enough on
I'm
the
excited
Batman.
about it, though. I think that it's.
Well, you'll be good as the Riddler.
3 actors that are kind of like just everybody coming into their own in the last year or so.
So what do they pay on a Batman? If they're paying you $7 million for, well, the mask they got you cheap, right?
Yeah.
The mask looks real good.
Yeah.
What is that about?
Crazy.
Like some guy with a mask?
Yeah.
And what happens to you when you put on the mask?
He goes crazy.
Get superpowers?
He goes nuts.
Do you get superpowers?
Somewhat, yes.
Is he evil?
No.
He looks evil.
I don't
Basically,
know.
the mask brings out the suppressed side of your personality. For me, it's this maniac, Fred Astaire on acid lover type.
So you're a regular guy, like a nebbish.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get this ancient mask.
Right.
You put it on and it turns you into different characters.
Yeah, I send away box tops.
This will be a hit because I saw the makeup and everything.
Yeah, it's great.
I just find this mask.
Where
and
did
it
they
just
find
turns
those
me into a
teeth?
maniac. Those teeth?
Yeah.
Those are
Those are
mine.
Jim's
I
teeth,
had
Ryan.
for this show.
Yeah, would you mellow out?
Wow.
Oh, jeez. So,
if I wanted to be insulted, I could have gone on Regis and Kathy Lee.
I was working on a movie called The Condom, where you put it on and it had magical powers.
Is that right?
But nobody touched it, so I guess it's sort of like The Mask.
The green penis.
And after you're done with The Mask, then what movie is coming? That's the one they signed for $7 million,
Yeah,
right?
then I'll do Ace 2 and Mask 2. If they
You've
want to
already
do another
done Dumb and Dumber or whatever.
No, wait a second. What is the one you did for New Line for $7 million?
Dumb and Dumber.
Now, this is a great story. This is the story where now you'd been signed for like $400,000. They had come to you, and you wanted to do Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
And you said you would do it for like $400,000.
Yeah.
And they said, nah.
I said I would do it for $1 million, and then...
Right. They said $1 million, and they went, oh, $1 million? We're not paying Jim Carrey $1 million. Who the hell does he think he is? Then Ace Ventura comes out. They see how good it is. They see how much money. It makes $52 million the first weekend or something.
Yeah.
And they go, Jim, would you do Dumb and Dumber for $1 million? He goes, screw you. So then they had to pay you $7 million, right?
Yeah, like 6 days later.
Do you get that in one lump check, or do you have to get it in 3 installments, like the beginning of the movie, the middle of the movie, and then the end of the movie?
You get paid as you go along.
Whoa. But
Yeah.
can you imagine the pay? Was it 3 installments?
No, it's weekly.
Weekly?
It's weekly.
So it's like $1 million a week? $500,000 a week.
Something like that.
Oh.
And you start fooling around with the girls on the set?
Yeah, now what happened? You dumped your wife, and then you dumped your wife.
Yeah, of course.
During Ace, he knew.
Smart.
He knew.
You did it during Ace before you got the $7 million. Now that's the
He's a
smartest
smart
thing.
man.
How did you know how to do that? Seriously, be honest.
Actually, it wasn't a choice. I woke up one morning and I looked over at her and I thought, I just wish
I can do
her
better?
butt
What do you
was
think?
hairier.
I wish her butt was hair. You wanted a guy.
And I was just changed.
Yeah, Jim was
I
smart.
realized that I had been living a lie.
Really? You wanted men?
Yes. If
No,
I
no,
wanted,
he's
if I
going out
wanted
with
that, I'd go to the Seaquarium. You know what I mean?
Who's that piece of ass you're dating now? What's her name again? I forget her name.
I forget it too.
Well, I call her Beard.
No, come on. Well, who's that piece of ass? You were getting unbelievable. You never got caliber of woman like this. Listen, he got out of his marriage.
Well, if you don't know, man, if you haven't done...
No,
your
what
research-
is her name? Come on.
Laura?
Fred, what's her name?
I'm trying to...
Is it a
trying
Laura?
to jog his memory.
Come on. You're going out with some
Well, this
hot
is
actress.
beautiful. I
No, who's
love
the
this.
hot actress you're dating?
You don't have
I
it written
wanna-
down in there, Howard?
It's just a...
I got it in the
it's just
Globe
a
article.
farce.
Yes,
It's a farce.
you
It's
do.
a beard.
Hold on, I got it in the
Seriously.
Globe.
I'd go to a deli if I wanted lots
I got
on
this
my
whole
date.
article on you. Jim Carrey's turned into a real monster, say movie insiders. I don't see you doing that, but it's possible.
Yeah, I could go
Did you
off,
see this article?
seriously. No, what is that? The Star?
Yeah.
No,
this one
that's the
says
Globe.
The Globe.
Oh, the Globe, yeah.
Since Jim Carrey became a star,
Mm-hmm.
Jim wants to be catered to now that he's a big movie star. Instead of asking
This
people,
is an outrage!
Jim orders them around. It's not, could you get me a soda? It's, get me a soda now.
Read that again!
But what's wrong with that? I mean, the guy's a big star.
Get me a soda.
Get me a soda, you bastard. That's your job.
He used to say...
Do I add now at the end?
Gary, bring Jim water now. Since skyrocketing to big screen stardom after years of TV's In Living Color, Jim has left his wife and is now dating picket fences beauty Lauren Holly. Oh, man. How'd you... Oh, man.
It's just a beard.
Oh, bull.
It is.
There's no way you're a homo.
Serious.
No.
I'm tired. I'm just tired of it.
What? Now, let me ask you something. How did you, so yeah, a lot of guys, you didn't have any kids or anything with your wife, right?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been
how
messy.
many?
So did she get any of the $7 million? I hope not.
Well, I'm not quite sure what she'll get.
Oh, you mean you guys are still going through a divorce?
Yeah, it's still early. It's still fresh.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, look.
You
You know what?
No, what?
The bad thing is she might be due some of that star money. No,
that's not in California.
That's not in California?
That's in New York. If you're married, I know all the divorce laws. If you're married in New York, you're married in California.
Yeah.
A woman can say, well,
his stardom
not
is
only
worth.
am I taking half of your money, but your stardom is worth now $50 million. So you got to pay me $25 million, even though you haven't made it yet.
I'm so relieved.
Yeah, it's going to be real nice. Hey, isn't it great to hear it's not all rosy for Jim?
Ooh, yes.
Isn't it great?
There is a little cloud.
There's a cloud hanging over Jim's head. Good, that's good.
And then there's that melanoma.
No, that's good. But it doesn't matter, right? Money
Does that make you feel better?
Money's not that important.
I have
Well,
a growth
wait a
in my
minute.
pit.
Ah, big
Howard,
deal.
What
You'll
I'm
get it removed.
reading,
Yeah.
what I'm reading is
Yeah.
that Jim says his wife was drawing him out of his
Character?
milieu, if you will.
Right.
He has to be into his character.
Well,
and
my wife does that to me.
Very
into
difficult
his
to live
work.
with. I gotta say, I'm very difficult to live with.
Yeah,
I have
sure.
a lot of baggage, and I just, now when
Really?
I
What
when
kind
I
of
meet
baggage?
When I meet girls now, I just go, have you ever worked as a sky cab before?
Really?
I'm gonna need a lot of tags.
You don't have a lot of baggage, do
And
you really?
Please be careful with the big trunk.
You're not a bad look. You know, you look 10 times better now since, you know, you're handsome. You're downright handsome now that you've made all this money. I find them exciting.
Money makes you better looking.
Jim.
Yes.
We'll get to the mask in a minute.
Okay.
Screw the mask. Let's get to this very exciting life. This is exciting.
I think that's interesting where you paint yourself as this very serious person, and when you're doing Ace Ventura, that takes a lot of concentration.
Yeah, but
and
you know
you
what?
have to leave your wife.
Don't get into the Jerry Lewis syndrome. Ace Ventura, I had to leave my wife so I could get into Ace Ventura's character. Look at his holy Christ, I am rich smile. Do you believe the smile on this guy? Look at the smile. Man, am I rich.
You know what? No matter what happens here, I'll still be rich when I
know, that's right. Doesn't make a difference.
It really doesn't.
So did you buy anything cool with...
Not really. As you said, same clothes.
You didn't buy a house?
I have a 65 Thunderbird. That's about it.
A lot of guys do that. That's like cool.
The classic
You bring
car.
his cool girlfriend around.
No, it's just a weekend thing, you know?
Right.
Something to smash up.
No, so you drive around in that.
Bang into people.
And what do you got, like a bachelor pad? Do you have a bachelor pad?
Well, I have a house.
Ooh. Pool?
Oh, yeah.
What do? Do you get them in the pool? Do you get the girls in the pool and the thongs?
You want a napkin, man?
Oh, dude.
You're salivating.
Is it? You know what? You know what one great philosopher once said? He said, "You know why divorce is expensive? Because it's worth it." Isn't that it, Jackie? Didn't he say that?
That's the exact quote.
I mean, your life, it'll be incredible. Do you know the kind of action? And don't marry this new actress you're with. Do you know the action you're going to get? Because you never got laid a lot when you were a kid, right?
You know what's funny?
Did you get laid?
After I got
How old were you?
separated, I got all these numbers and stuff, and I never used them.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't.
Yeah. Have you had 3 girls at once yet?
I'd call them up and like with another voice, but
yeah, no, you've had 3 girls at once.
No, I haven't. Just
But
wasn't right
Howard,
for me.
now he's having the fun of casting. You know, and he gets to do all those casting calls.
Is that right? You get to pick your co-stars?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Lay those 8x10s out.
Yummy.
Let's have her back.
Hi, Sharon Stone. This is Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey here. We're thinking of you for a film, a biopic on myself.
No, when you were young, you never got laid a lot, right? What age did you lose
I
your
always
virginity?
did okay.
You
15.
were like, but you never got a real knockout.
No, they were
all right.
First girl was kind of skinny.
Right. Okay, but I like that.
She was actually throwing up while we had sex.
Really? So, but I'm saying you were never a big ladies' man, right?
I did okay.
But why did you get married so young? Because you couldn't believe a girl was willing.
God wanted me to.
No. Why did you get married so young? Come on, be honest.
He wasn't working on any difficult roles.
No, I just thought it was time.
You figured it was like the best thing to do right at that point.
Yeah.
It was the manly thing.
Basically.
Guys are basically stupid. Like everyone tells them, hey, you're supposed to get married now.
Well, yeah. You have a picture in your head and you kind of
And that's your life.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it goes on forever.
Yeah. Long time.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something. In the Riddler, you make sure your girlfriend, the Riddler's girlfriend, should be skinny with huge cans and lips like suction cups.
I just guess I'll let somebody else cast that one.
What voice are you going to use for the Riddler?
I'm not quite sure yet.
Oh,
actually, I am, but I'm not. I can't.
Why?
I can't.
What will happen?
No. They'll come down hard.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Because if you reveal that, what will happen?
They don't want to reveal anything.
Will it be like Frank Gorshin? I could do those kind of roles. Hey, I'm the Riddler, you bastard. Hey, Batman, you bastard.
A new character, Mop Top.
Yeah, what do you think?
Mop Top's in town.
Come on. You don't care if I ask about your personal life, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay, thanks.
No, I don't.
I don't want you getting offended.
I'm totally prepared.
All right, now you're a big star. So wait a second. All right, never mind the first wife. So whatever that was, okay, that's water under the bridge. That's over with. You're going to pay and pay dearly for that. All right, okay. I don't care what your lawyer tells you. What? So you got to pay $1 million for that.
Pay dearly.
You
No
finally
big
hit it.
deal.
Now it's all going out the window. But so what? You got your freedom and you got your stardom, and there's going to be a lot of more dough rolling in.
Sure.
All right.
I have my work.
Right. Does the Riddler voice sound like your first wife? Oh. That's what I would do. If I got a divorce.
Batman! Total revenge.
I think it was something about taking out the trash that ended the marriage.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, basically.
You don't ask a big star to take out the trash. You couldn't believe. I'm going to tell you what happened to you, and you don't have to admit to this or not.
Okay.
Suddenly, your fame is skyrocketing.
Right.
You're on the set all day.
People are catering to
you. You're surrounded by
before my fame skyrocketed.
Okay, but you're surrounded on the set by beautiful women all the time. You're in a Hollywood environment. I understand that.
Right.
Suddenly, you come home, and like there you are. Your wife's asking you to take out trash, and you're like, "Hey, wait a second. What? I mean,
no, that wasn't the whole thing.
Did you have to hit her often?
I smacked her around.
You smacked her around. Okay, good.
Yeah.
No, but
see, I was totally fulfilled in that arena.
Right. Smacking
It
her.
was good. It was good for that.
No, be honest. I
She
mean,
could take a punch.
Jim,
I felt okay about
Jim,
that.
what you're saying is you felt like, hey, wait a second, there's a whole nother
Wasn't
world
about
out there.
pent-up aggression or anything.
It just was not what. It just, hey, you couldn't predict it. How old were you when you got married?
25.
And you couldn't predict what it would be like at 29.
I had no idea what was going to happen to me.
Really?
No.
You didn't know. You didn't know what fame was going to be like.
No, I had no
Exactly.
idea. I mean, seriously, if you went into a movie called Ace Ventura: Pet Detective,
yeah,
and you were like doing the stuff I was doing in that movie, would you be expecting while you're doing that movie that it was going to be huge?
No, absolutely not. That it was going to be. Yeah, and then that happens.
It was basically, you know, maybe a few people will see this or it'll destroy my career.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I just wanted it to set the mask up, basically.
Right.
You know? Just
right.
like hopefully people would like it okay, but you know, kind of went.
So
crazy.
you're feeling a lot of pressure now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, man.
No, you're not going to crack or anything, are you?
No.
Jim's being very serious right now.
Well,
Scary.
I don't understand what he's saying, because he left his wife during Ace Ventura. You'd think you'd hold on to the wife if you were insecure.
I might have done that. I might have held on to, but then he says, "Hey, wait, this is going really well. I'm really good in this. You better unload her."
Just which part? I mean, when did that, you know, the fate turn? You know, where you saw it was going to go well.
Well, yeah. When did you know Ace Ventura was going to? You didn't even know after it was
night
done.
of the premiere.
I can't believe how good it is. I mean, it's really good.
They start coming in with those quotes.
Can you
We're
imagine?
going to do 12 million this weekend.
And you know why that movie is good? Because if you had taken anybody else and put him in the role of Ace Ventura, that thing would have been a huge bomb.
Agreed.
Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now your life is unbelievable. You've got a house, a bachelor pad. You're doing movies now on a regular basis.
Do you see the kids?
Yes, I do.
Please.
The kid.
The kid.
The kid, okay.
He will. He'll do that whole father. He'll be a better father
You
now.
know what? He'll be Father of the Year next
Right,
year.
he will. A lot of guys become better. I know I'd be a better father if I was away from the kids.
He'll
Now,
get
listen
an
to me.
award.
Believe me, I would be.
Yeah.
So
You
now,
appreciate them a lot more.
and you and your girlfriend live together, or are you just live in separate residences?
Separate.
So you're available for dating as well as your regular girlfriend.
Well, just while I'm in New York.
No, but I mean, you will date, right, Jim? You are still very
I'm
much
not dating right now. No.
No, you're exclusive to one woman.
Yeah. That's the way I am.
Yeah. Is she a model? How come I don't
She's
know
an
her?
actress. She was what was she in? She was in a movie.
Is she hot? Is she very hot?
Sizzling.
Oh.
What movie was it?
Sizzler. You are lucky, man.
That was the Bruce Lee story, probably.
Oh.
Yes, that was it. She was the wife.
Oh. Hold it a second. Hold up. I got to think about that.
He's got to loosen his belt.
Hold on a second. Come on, that's pretty major. The one in the Bruce Lee story?
Yes.
The one who plays Linda Lee?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
geez.
There goes my rod.
Funny sting.
Thank you. How come I'm still on radio? Why am I? Why is there no? What's
Why are
in my
you
movie?
still
Where's
doing
your
boner
Ace
stings,
Ventura
man?
pet detective?
Why can't I even see my script?
I was thinking about your
Are you not
script.
making a movie?
Yeah, making a movie.
You are making a
I'm making a movie, and
You've got 18% of the vote for a governor.
Yes, they're still
Amazing.
saying, isn't it amazing? And I don't have a.
so amazing to see the three of you lined up.
And why am I not sleeping with Bruce Lee?
I love this.
Or Bruce Lee's wife.
Even Bruce Lee. Why am I still
want a
sleeping with the
star.
same woman? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I thought when I wrote my book and it became a bestseller, #1 on the bestseller list, I thought I'd be with Penthouse Pets. Have you got a Penthouse Pet yet?
No.
You will.
Well, I have kind of, in one way.
What do you mean?
Two-dimensionally.
Oh.
Oh, well, please.
The way everyone else
that.
has.
Yeah.
All right, so now there's pressure on you because you've got to have the mask do well. But you know what? You really don't. You do one good movie in Hollywood, that'll carry you for 35 pictures. It really will.
Ask Bruce Willis.
Yeah. Ask Bruce Willis. Do you know Bruce Willis? You hanging with him?
No, I don't.
Are you getting some cool friends out of this?
I haven't changed. I mean, as
Really?
far as my friends go, no.
And you're not being difficult on the set or anything and ordering people around?
Not
and being-
really. Occasionally.
Right.
Yeah, but the Oscars haven't
I go
rolled
off.
around yet where he'll do all
lose
those
it.
parties. and
No,
all that.
he's going to get...
Strangle somebody that's not important.
You're going to get... You wait and see. You're going to get Tom Hanks kind of roles.
I was going to say, but
That would
he's
be
also
cool.
going to get Tom Hanks's life where he and Steven Spielberg go on vacation
Yeah,
together.
you're going to have that whole thing going, man. Soon you're going to be too big to come on this show. In fact, you might already be too big to be on this show.
No, no.
I noticed you were in awe when I walked in. It was kind of...
How did it feel passing Chevy Chase right by? Like Chevy's standing still.
How do you mean? In what respect?
In every respect.
Oh.
Come on. He wishes
Well,
he
it's
could
a
have your
different
career.
generation kind
It's
of
just
thing,
great,
you know?
man. It's great. Who would have predicted? Out of all those black guys in Living Color, they all thought they were better than you, didn't they? Now you can say it. Now you know what they're doing? They're chopping up the In Living Color shows just to show Jim Carrey sketches.
Right.
I'm dancing under graves, man.
Yeah, can you believe it?
They cut the black people out.
So now you already. All right, now wait a second.
Yes.
Then after Dumb and Dumber, now you've shot Dumb and Dumber already.
Yes.
That's all done.
It's done.
God.
It's in the
How many
can,
weeks did you have
as
to
they
work
say.
for the $7 million? I mean, you had to memorize the script for like a week.
That'll be 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that a week?
I don't know. $4 million
Roughly
a week.
800,000.
Thank you. There's a man who knows.
Can you imagine that check?
Oh man. I've got 800. Oh man.
But you know, after taxes.
Yeah, it's only like 400,000 after taxes, so it's not that much.
Yeah.
Everybody else out there is going, yeah, it's not a real.
Once the bloodsuckers get a hold of it.
Yep. I understand. What do you got? You got a manager and an agent?
I have managers, agents, lawyers.
Really?
A lot of people.
Unbelievable.
A lot of people.
Got a PR guy?
Yeah. Nobody's here with me now, though, are they?
Is that right? Did you come yourself?
No, there's some people out there.
Yeah, all of a sudden you got
they're
people.
Not here to protect me here.
I remember the first time Jim Carrey was on our show. He was just sitting there by himself.
I know, sitting against the wall.
Yeah, where were those people then? Waiting an hour to get on. I'm glad I made you wait. That'll be my story. I made Jim Carrey wait an hour. It's good.
You cut me off pretty abruptly too.
That's right.
Yeah, we threw him out.
Last time, man. And then when you were in here, you hitched in. He hitchhiked here.
Really?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now he takes a plane.
I was naked.
You were naked. You had no clothes. You were like a homeless.
Yeah.
So who's your PR guy? Dennis Miller's brother?
No, he's my manager.
Oh, he's your manager?
Jimmy, yeah.
Oh, you're still sticking with him? You'll dump him.
He's great.
Oh.
No.
Are you making moves already to dump him? Dennis Miller's brother's a manager?
Yeah.
So Jim at one point, when he was a little down and out, whatever. He took on Dennis Miller's brother, but I think he's making plans to get rid of him. I tell the truth. You got to dump him.
You're saying that just because Jimmy's out there and he's in a cold sweat right now.
He's got to be dumped. I mean, this is it.
Sweat. Why does my head get so greasy?
Hey, tell him how Dennis Miller's sister is his maid.
He's got the whole Miller family working for him.
Yeah, Jim Carrey has a maid. It's Dennis Miller's sister.
Dennis is his driver.
Yeah, Dennis is his driver. Pretty soon, anyway. As soon as HBO dumps him. Where is he? Hey, come in here, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
He sounds just like Dennis Miller, too.
Every time we come here, you pull Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, man. Yeah, it's always good.
Yeah. Jimmy?
Look at you bastard. You got a smile on your face like you just made $7 million on your last movie. And what movie? Jimmy, you realize that you were not going to be with Jim Carrey for the whole ride.
Laughing now?
Yeah, I mean, even
everything's changed.
Everybody dumps their people because they have to. He's got to get a higher-powered manager.
Look at Roseanne. She had family. She threw him right out.
Yeah. You realize.
Dump me?
Hey, how you doing?
Well, he says I should.
Hi, Howard.
Howard says I should.
Hey, why has your brother got such a bug up his ass about me?
Oh, here
My brother and you.
No time has passed.
Your brother thinks he's better
You
than me.
remember the last time I was here with Jim?
Right.
Years ago.
Right.
It's the first
He
thing
does sound just like Dennis.
Yeah, it's all right. Disregard that. I think your brother's a brilliant stand-up
You
comic.
and Dennis put it back together, though.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You put it back together.
I don't think
Come
we
on,
are.
you're the best of friends.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I've always said nice things about Dennis.
He says nice things about you.
Yeah, this is different than the last
He loves
time.
you. He went on about you last time I talked to him.
Oh, I'm sure. Hey, this is the last.
Seriously, I
Did
thought
he?
you guys put it together.
This is the last time. The last time you were here, we didn't even want to talk to Jim Carrey because he wasn't a big star yet, and so we spoke with you. So I'm going to give you 2 seconds. Everyone wants to speak to Jim Carrey now.
I'm not leaving now.
But you realize at some point Jim is going to have to give you the kiss off, and I hate to be the one to break the news to you. You're not. Are you a high-powered manager?
We're getting to that point.
And you get a percentage of Jim's income? I mean, now he's making $7 million a picture.
Percentage.
He's going to say, wait a second, if I'm giving this guy a percentage, I'm giving
You gotta see the checks, man.
Yeah, it was okay when I was making $100 a week.
It's painful. But I have a pretty short signature. It's hard to get through.
Do you believe, Jimmy, how you...
I think we should split right here on the air.
Yeah, I mean, you ought to break up.
Just freak Eric out.
I got you, babe.
Just freak my partner out.
I got you, babe.
Now, is Jim the biggest guy you got? Who else you got in your roster?
We represent Keenan Wayans, Damon Wayans.
Oh, all the black guys from In Living Color.
Joel Hodgson from Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, you do have Joel Hodgson.
Yes.
Oh, boy. Wow, he's got to be a big wage earner.
Come on.
That's right.
Let's
Comedy
run down
Central
the list.
paying big dollars for
Gary,
the
you're not
talent.
getting me out of this chair, brother.
Yeah, no, we're going to throw you out.
Here, baby.
Right. So you're excited about Jim's success?
Very excited.
Because you believed him from the beginning.
Well, you got to remember, Jim and I go way back.
Yeah,
Pretty good,
so did he and his first wife, but believe me, he's getting ready to do.
The handwriting's on the wall.
Yeah, the handwriting's on the wall.
Howard is
No, listen.
Yeah.
He's got to move on. You'll see. He'll need different kinds of management.
What do you think I should get?
First of all, I'll tell you what's going to happen to you. The next time you do a movie, it's called the Chinese water technique. Chinese water torture. Jim will be on the set, and a high-powered manager is going to be there because one of his clients is working on the movie. And Jim will be walking around, and he'll walk by and go, "Hey, Jim, how you doing? Hey, why don't you come out with us tonight?" And he'll send a limo for him. And Jim's going to be, "Woo, look at this manager. Sends a limo for me." This is what they do in Hollywood.
It's already happened.
No. Oh, I'm sure it has. And they pressure a guy. They pressure a guy into new management.
Really?
And you
Yeah,
might
but
be the best manager in the world, but he won't recognize
on me
you.
that
I'm
I
telling you.
can't.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
He's
we're
got
doing-
you.
We're doing
Oh, yeah,
pretty
he's
well
got
for
pictures,
ourselves.
man.
Really?
We're doing pretty well for ourselves.
Jimmy's
All right.
got pictures.
I don't know. What is it, Gary?
We only have about 12 minutes left with Jim.
Oh, suddenly Jim only has 12 minutes.
Well, he did the Today Show.
Yeah.
And I was going to go do CBS this morning. We're right in the middle.
Oh, who are you doing the interview with? Mark McEwen?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
He gets to do the
Whoever it is, he's in
goofy
a lot of trouble.
interview. He gets to do the goofy
No,
interview.
he'll probably talk to that Harry Smith or
Right.
Paul Lazon.
All right,
I'll
let me
chew
do
him
this.
a new ass.
Let me take exactly. That's the way to go.
A lot of humming and hawing.
What is it, BabaBooey?
You want to hear something really wild?
Yeah.
We had Schwarzenegger in here last week, and
Yeah.
he had a pretty good crowd downstairs.
Yeah.
Jim's got a crowd downstairs.
Oh, really?
Got
Like fans?
Yes, there's about, I don't know, it's a good group of people down there waiting for Jim to come.
Ask him to pay $100. I'll let him touch him.
This, near where Lennon fell.
Yeah. This is right next door to the building, the Dakota. And by the way, Jim, let me compliment you on your entourage. There's a hot blonde out there who
Is that right?
who was introduced to me as Jim's assistant. Not bad.
Oh.
Not bad. Not shabby.
Mystery woman.
Now, where does she work out of? Your home?
Yes.
No wonder he doesn't have a live-in girlfriend.
Jim.
Well, I have an office and.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do.
That's
Oh,
another
man.
room, Jim.
It's another. It's right next to the
another
bedroom.
room.
Oh, dude.
An office.
No,
Oh,
by the
man.
time we get together, I'm too tired from sex.
Let me smell your hand. I'm serious. Let me smell it. Let me smell your hand. What do you mean, what?
No, he's
You're just
keeping
going
it
to smell
to
me.
himself.
Here, come here. Wait,
All right.
Here, watch this.
Guilty.
That's pure Jim.
You're a smoker?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the smoke kind of drowns out the smell of the girls.
He can tell your fortune.
there
by
you go.
sniffing.
Interesting. All that energy and yet a smoker.
Oh, like a fiend.
Yeah, that's right.
Like a fiend.
I knew he had a drug problem.
Yeah, he does. You do a
Well, I'm trying not to have a drug problem.
You ever done
That's the
heroin?
trouble. No.
Really? Coke? Ever do ludes?
No.
Acid?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Uh-huh.
I knew it.
When I was young.
I knew it. He has a drug problem.
Pretty soon we'll be reading about him.
That smell on your
When I was
hand.
a
It's
teenager.
cigarettes. I smelled women.
I just wanted to stay home and watch McLeod's makeup separate from his face. Nobody else wanted to go out.
That's the thing to
No,
do.
don't think so, man.
Hey, we're on acid, man.
Let's go visit all your friends.
So let's sum up. Because I know you got to get out of here. Obviously, you have things to do.
I'm a very busy man.
Obviously, it's not like the last time you came in here. We had
CBS
nowhere to
this
go.
morning, pretty big.
That's it. CBS this morning. You will be, of course, The Mask will open on Friday.
Yes.
Looking for a big opening. I
Big
think it's
premiere somewhere?
I'm not sure.
going to take your new girlfriend there
Thursday night somewhere.
to the
Well, you
premiere.
never know.
What will she wear?
I don't know. She's always, freaking out about that. What should I wear to the premiere?
Where'd you
What
meet
should I
this
wear to the
girl?
premiere?
Where'd you meet her?
How about some newspaper?
How
Yeah.
about on the set?
How'd you meet her?
Yeah, on the set.
Well, of what?
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, really? She's in it? Oh, I can't
Yeah.
wait to see that. Are there love scenes in Dumb and Dumber, or is it PG kind of thing?
Well, yeah, it'd be PG-13, yeah.
The love scenes were in his trailer.
Yeah. They should have shot what was going on in the trailer. I would have paid $18 to see that. So the two of you.
So wicked behind your cubicle. Behind your protective glass coating.
Is that your plan, though, Jim, to hump every co-star? Or, is that, oh, man.
He knows the co-star before he signs.
Right. I mean, is that the plan here? Oh, man.
Well,
who's your co-star in
no, I don't
Batman?
think so.
Oh, come on. Yes,
He
it
is
is.
yet
Okay,
unsigned.
maybe Val.
Oh, you know what it is? Don't you? When you work, seriously, people tell me about this. When you work closely,
Val's pretty attractive.
he is. When you work on a movie, or like when you work on something intensely, there is like set romance because you work so
Sure.
intense with
We're
each other.
together
People there
constantly.
because that's all I do now.
Yeah, and you meet like super looking girls.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even stop to. Yeah.
He sounds like Kenneth Keith Kallenbach now.
Yeah, you don't even stop to like look at the girls who are just like hanging around like assistants and stuff. Although you might dabble in that.
I go for the mother load.
You
man.
go for the actress.
You darn tootin'.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
So you meet her and like how soon? Like she didn't have a boyfriend or anything?
No.
So like you start talking, you realize you like each other.
She didn't have a husband either?
Yeah.
She had a husband.
Yeah, right. Now this movie.
Jim took her.
No, it was.
Oh, it was long. It was over already.
Yeah.
So like you start talking and stuff, and you hit it off, and then like, what do? You ask her on a date?
I just go, do you want to do it or what?
No. You go. Hey, you want to go out on a date, right?
I got an edge here. I can't.
No,
do
come
the
on,
scene
Jim.
this
What's
way.
the move? At what point do you like? At what point do you say, hey, maybe you and I ought to go out together?
I don't know how it happened.
Like you all start going out to dinners and talking, and then all of a sudden, like I mean, how does it work? I'm just curious. Is that okay to ask? I mean, Dennis Miller's brother's looking at me like...
I literally just zoned out there.
He's curious.
I don't remember how it happened. It was just...
Oh, that's a lie. You don't forget something like that after you've been in a marriage for a long time.
Okay, I cold-cocked her and dragged her to the trailer.
I don't know.
It's a caveman thing.
When you pick a movie...
I do it on every show.
When you pick a movie now, do you read the script first, or do you look at the casting list and then say who's going to be in this opposite? Script first?
Script.
Really? I would go through the casting list.
Was it the script? Was it the script first?
Yeah.
It was the script.
It was the script, Jim.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's recap. First of all, there is a soundtrack now.
Let's summarize is my part.
All right, let's summarize. Let's summarize. First of all, the most important thing is we're proud of Jim Carrey that he's become a star.
A little round of applause.
He was on TV every week, big deal. To make the move into movies was truly unbelievable. Now he's being talked about as the next, even serious acting. You're going to take some serious acting
Next
role?
Charlie Callis.
Yeah, next Charlie Callis.
And we're still here.
Now, when you get $7 million for Dumb and Dumber for Batman, they got to pay you more. Am I correct?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, are we keeping quiet about this?
No, it's just going to be a windfall.
It is. And you get a percentage of the profits? Yes?
I get a back end.
Do you?
What they call the back end.
Oh, I'd love the back end.
What does that mean, Howard?
What the back end means that if the movie does well, he will receive additional fees.
Oh.
Like Jack Nicholson received a back end deal, and he got it.
He had a front end and a back end.
Well, Jim has a front end
merchandising.
and merchandising of Riddler face, all
It's
this
amazing.
kind of thing.
The guy that is carving this toy for Kenner came to my house and actually carved it in front of me.
That's got to get a guy all pumped up
Look
about
at
himself.
that. They're carving
Look at me, they're carving me. They don't know what to do with me now. Before nobody wanted me
here.
Now they're carving me for a toy. And meanwhile, Frank Gorshin is banging his head against the wall somewhere because he got $250 to be in the TV show. And that blonde assistant, how long has she been working out of your house?
Well, she's been with me for about a year.
Oh, super. No love between you two?
No. I mean, love, as in...
What's her name, by the way? Bring her in before you leave
Linda,
for CBS.
Linda.
Well, Linda, come in here, say. You got to see
woman.
this. You got to see the
I
mystery.
didn't see her.
Oh,
Shows up as the mystery woman in all these articles and stuff.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, you guys got to leave. Okay, you got to
Guess
leave.
what?
We can't bring Linda in?
No,
We got to go to
but
CBS this morning.
Can I do
you
a
do?
little-
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
very
right.
important, national.
Okay, all right.
It's my son's birthday today. Can
Understood.
I say happy birthday to my son?
No. If you want to say happy birthday, son, call him on the phone, like Jim has to do with his son.
In
All right,
4
there you go.
minutes, he would
All
have
right.
been born.
Okay, listen to me. Jim.
Are we recapping still?
Yeah, no, congratulations on all your success. I really am very happy for you. You are a super talent. And I believe that your next big movies will be your serious movies as well, because I think there's a lot of
That'd be
talent here.
fun.
Hey, there's Linda. What do you mean, no?
Hey, mystery woman.
Hey, now, you're always linked to Jim, is that right?
Well, sometimes.
Are you in love with Jim?
No, I'm not in love with
Are you married?
No.
So you are a single woman working out of Jim's house? And Jim never puts the moves on, huh?
No.
Really?
Nothing has ever happened.
Can't wait to read the book.
I make lewd comments every now and again. That's about it.
I know. Well, you're very lucky. You've hooked up with the right star.
Is that a pubic hair?
Ever see Jim nude?
Many times.
Oh, really? Braggart.
I work that way.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's review.
How much more review is there?
Yeah.
And let's review. They carved Jim's face.
60 or something.
They carved Jim's face at his house.
Of Jim Carrey.
They carved Jim Carrey's face at his house.
Yes.
All right. His next movie will net him $15 million.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll never see you again. Is that correct? Is that the other? Will we see you again, Jim?
Sure.
All right. Looking forward to
love
the
it
mess.
here.
I really look. Do you?
Yeah.
I can never tell by the look on.
It's a frightening thing. It's a frightening prospect.
All right.
But
Of
it's
course,
good
I never
for you.
sleep
It's
before I
good
come
for
here.
you.
It is good for
It's
you.
like last night, about 4 a.m., I was just so desperate, I took a handful of sleeping pills.
Really?
They brought me to the hospital, pumped my stomach, and I came here.
That's it. That's it. At least you didn't end up in another man's arms. I know. Congratulations on all your success, because you deserve it. The guy's really unbelievably talented. And we'll take a break, Rob, and come back and do the news. I want to thank Jim Carrey and, of course, Dennis Miller's brother.
Jim.
No, you don't have to say Jim. Dennis Miller's
You
brother.
even know my name.
Sorry.
Who is?
You even know my name.
I know your name, but it's more important that you're Dennis Miller's brother,
Say my
Jim Miller, who, of course, is Dennis Miller's brother, and he is Jim's manager right now.
Yes,
All
right now.
Right? All right.
Today.
Yeah, before Jim dumps him.
I'm under hypnosis.
I understand. Congratulations, and we'll be back right after these words.